going on? We're back in our usual place. We've got a special guest here.
Caden Arvin, what's up, dude?
What's going on, dude? It's been a long time coming.
Long time coming. We got a lot of people that want to get on the show.
Oh,
man.
yeah,
It's
well.
just, we're backed up.
Whatever you do,
we're backed up to June
Just
next year.
don't post something on your Snapchat story saying, if you want to sign up for here, please press this good little off. I mean, that was, what, 2-3 months ago?
We're backed up till June next year, man. June 27. If you want to get on the show, it's after that. Like Joe Rogan, man, he's been waiting a year.
Really?
No.
Oh, that'd be sick, though, getting Joe Rogan up here.
Did you see that one day if we did a collab with Joe Rogan?
Man, it'd break.
Why'd you say it that way?
What?
A collab?
What's the right way?
Collab.
Well, my bad. I don't know. I'm not used to this game.
Oh, Bird, what's up, dude? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Just got off work, took a little nap. Busy weekend last week. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had the Mushroom Festival and finally had a weekend off, so I just got to be able to enjoy myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so upset that your part of the Mushroom Festival didn't get recorded.
I was too. I was heartbroken.
So upset that old man crashing his bike in their booth didn't get recorded.
Did we tell you about that?
No, what happened?
Oh my gosh, this old. He was either 64 or 65. He said both.
He kept getting older as the sentence went on.
As the stories went on, he got older. But he was like, boys, I'm 60. Okay. We had power cords. He was riding a bike down the sidewalk in front of the library, right behind our booth. There's all these extension cords running just on the sidewalks. You're not supposed to be there. And his front tire hits the extension cord, and it starts like wobbling over the cord. So he just crashes right into our booth.
Right into Jimmy, bro.
Right into Jimmy.
His handlebar went right into Jimmy.
Right into Jimmy. He had a Venom energy drink, and it went everywhere. And we all freak out. We jump up and go help him. And he's like, oh, I got my leg. So we're trying to pull the bike and his leg out of the bike. And eventually we get him up. And he's like, I didn't break nothing, did I? And I was like, no, man, we ain't worried about that. Like, are you okay?
Yeah.
And eventually he's like, oh, yeah, I'm okay. Boys, I'm 64 years old. I've broke both my hips. I've had all my ribs replaced. I've had 7 head injuries. Struck by lightning 7 times. Shot 8 times. He's like, got ran over by a car. I was on my bike, and they ran right into the back of me. And then he just... Did he have a hat?
Yeah, he takes his hat off.
He takes his hat off, and he just shows us this giant scar on the back of his head. And I was like, dude, get off the bike. Just go get a scooter, man.
You should have asked him to join up for y'all's podcast.
I don't know.
I think he would have had some crazy stories.
He probably would have. Oh, man. I wish we could have got that guy that was looking for free stuff.
Yeah.
Did y'all meet a lot of wild people back there?
2. Yeah. Really? This one guy was looking for a cigarette. This one guy was looking for a cigarette. And he walks up to our booth. He's like, y'all got anything for free? Water and Jesus, man. That's about it. And he was like, just turned around and kept on going. And then we had that guy tell us his life story of all the bike accidents he's had.
There's some wild people, man. Dude, at Menards, dude. Holy God, you see a new person every day. I didn't think people could be so different, but they are.
Yeah.
This one guy, he came. I was just working. He came up to me, telling me about his life story and all that. Like, man, I gotta get back to work. He was talking about Mark Pope and Kentucky and like Rick Pitino. I'm like, man, I gotta get back to work. I'm sorry. Love to talk to you, but I gotta get back to work.
Was this guy AJ Caldwell?
No, I missed that guy.
Like something to talk about, though.
God, I love that guy.
I love AJ. We need to get AJ on here soon.
He's a nut. You don't know AJ, do you?
No.
You're missing out, man.
Yeah.
AJ is one of my favorite people.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've met him.
He was on the Bambinos.
Bambinos.
I think I did meet him. I think that's where, yeah.
That's Caleb's life story, isn't it? Bambinos. That's what he wakes up and wants to be.
That's his life, man.
Yeah, it is. It's his lifestyle.
I admire it, dude.
I do too.
He's hooked on it.
Like he's all in.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb Witt, what a guy. I learned something at the Mushroom Festival, and I don't want to get too crazy here because we were just there with all these people, and I don't want to step on anybody's toes. But I didn't know that you could wear literally anything into public.
Yeah.
But like you can wear literally anything. It doesn't matter what it is. You can just wear it. Like
free will's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty basic guy, you know. I'm rocking some Walmart cargo pants and a
What's that?
8-year-old T-shirt right now.
What's that one music festival that we used to do? Kicking on the Creek?
Yeah.
Dude, people would be walking topless on that.
Dude.
That's what I heard. I don't know how true it is, but
I've never been. I don't know.
That was all orchestrated by Sonora's dad, wasn't it?
I have zero clue.
Something like that.
that's one thing I wish I could go to.
Yeah, that would have been
awesome.
so much fun.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I probably wouldn't have went.
Where's
Yeah.
that? Is it in Irvin?
They used to
be, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Tyler Childers and all that played there. When he was like
Kind of
Where
smaller.
was
Yeah.
I can't remember where they did it at.
It's like right past South Irvin, isn't it? Go past South Irvin a little bit, somewhere. I don't know.
I don't know. I wasn't the right age.
Yeah.
I could have
Yeah.
seen him a lot at the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
Because Haley went every time he was at the fairgrounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like a few years later, I paid out the butt to go see him at Kroger Field. But,
He's coming to Railbird this year,
yeah, he usually goes, doesn't he?
He wasn't there last year.
or the year before.
What am
I think
thinking of?
honestly, dude, you can't beat the price of the tickets for Railbird. It's like $290 for 2 days, but you got
So many people.
You got like Tyler Childers is performing.
That's
there.
fair. You get a lot of people.
Ella Langley.
Who else is gonna be? Sam Baber's
Jimmy
gonna
might
be
be
there.
there.
You got Lumineers.
Jimmy.
I don't know if you know Lumineers, but man,
Yeah,
Lumineers
yeah,
are
I love
headlining?
Lumineers.
yeah.
Jimmy.
Yeah, bro, Jimmy's.
Taylor?
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's going. Okay.
If Ella Langley's there, I'd say he's not far.
Zach Top, man.
Who else is gonna be there? Waylon Wyatt's gonna be
Waylon
there.
Wyatt's gonna be there, yeah.
Uh,
Mount Joy. I don't know if y'all know who Mount Joy
I
is.
love Mount
Joy.
Joy. Mount
Joy.
Joy's gonna be there. Who else is gonna be there that I listen to?
Camp. Maybe.
Camp is gonna be there.
Really?
I love Camp.
Yeah.
Dude, this is a stacked year.
Gosh dang it, let's go.
I think
There's a
last year was kind of
It was, yeah, it wasn't that
Zach
good.
Bryan wasn't there last year.
Yeah.
It was the year before.
Oh, Zach.
What's the
Wait,
one
is
that
Zach Bryan
Childers
gonna be
does
here?
Not this
No,
year.
it's just Tyler Childers, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's Tyler Childers and Lumineers, the two big ones. All right, I want to go now. I just don't.
Dude,
know.
it's
You're
a
looking
heck of
at
a
me.
time.
Huh?
You looking at me?
Let's. I don't know.
Bro, when is it?
It's in June.
I know a lot
Gabe, you know
of. I know
I'm poor.
Zach Bryan. He's doing his little concert tour right now, and a lot of people went to go see him.
I wanted to go to that so bad.
The only reason why I wanted to go was just see Kings of Leon open up.
Yeah.
Dude, I love them. They're amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty solid. I listen to. Well, I don't listen to them, but the song that
Yeah,
they
pretty
did with
good.
Zach Bryan was pretty
Yeah.
good. And there was a song that I've heard like on TikTok and stuff. I didn't even know it was by Kings of Leon, their most popular one or whatever.
The most fun I've ever had at a concert was the Tyler Childers concert. And, you know, Tyler Childers was awesome.
Yeah.
Seeing him was like, that was just awesome. That's not why it was the most fun. Watching the people who were there for Winona Judd.
Yeah.
Dude, that was the highlight of the night, man.
I've never really been to a concert before. I've been to Railbird, but I wouldn't really count that as a concert.
It's
Yeah,
more of a
it's a-
festival.
Yeah.
I went Trampled by Turtles. They came to EKU a couple weeks ago. Me and Cole Willis went. That was a fun time.
Dad usually goes to these Kiss bands. They're like that, act like they're Kiss and all that. He says he has a really good time with them.
Him and Mr. McKinney. Mr. McKinney loved Kiss. You remember Mr. McKinney from middle school?
With that snake.
Yeah.
Dude, what about them people with the lizard this weekend?
Oh, dude.
There's
Bearded
this-
Dragon. This one's $700. He was kind of out there too.
He was very out there.
Yeah, man. All the kids with the snakes.
Yeah, there was like this little, probably 6-year-old kid walking around with a snake around his neck.
There were two.
I don't see how they're not.
There were two different little
I'm
boys
like, what,
walking around with
what are we
snakes.
doing right
I
now?
was like, where are you all getting these things?
Dude, I'm more scared of mouse than I am anything.
Really?
Yeah. God, mouse scared me. I was sleeping one
Don't
time.
go in
And
my
I
basement.
had a box of candy on my floor. Woke me up 3 o'clock in the morning, and big old mouse just eating it up. I jumped out of my bed. I went on the couch, man. I was scared. It was a bad time.
My dryer vent doesn't have a cover on the exterior wall. So they just run down there, like it's cold out.
Yeah.
There's a warm spot, so they run down there and they shoot a hole through the dryer vent before it goes, before it hooks up to the dryer. Mm-hmm. And so there's mice in my basement now. And every time I put a dryer vent up, my stupid dogs break it.
I heard there's some big ones over at Steam Engine.
Oh, yeah. I've heard a lot about Steam Engine that I'm not going to say because I think they're doing a cool thing and I don't want to tear them down. I've heard a lot.
Yeah. Well, I know one thing that's not cool is how expensive they are.
Well, yeah, that is not cool. But
we need a new restaurant here.
We do bad.
Dude, I was thinking making a hibachi restaurant.
Oh.
Where House of Q was.
Yeah.
You know what I want to do in that building? I want to be the next restaurant that fails in that building. Lost Dog Bar Grill, man.
That's actually kind of catchy.
I'm telling you.
You know why they fail? It's because the guy that owns it charges out the wahoo for rent.
Does he really?
Yeah,
Yes.
they also have a lot of...
I was talking to Kevin Williams about it. He was upset about it. He's like, dude, he said,
How
it's
much? Did he say?
$5,000 a month.
That's not crazy for a business, though.
Well, also, you got to keep up... Like, they have a lot of leakage problems, too, in the roof.
And
that's
plus,
awesome.
in that building's like...
If I'm paying $5K, you got to fix that.
Yeah, that building's like falling apart, apparently.
Yeah.
The guy won't fix it.
If I'm paying $5K, it's got to be a decent building, but, that's not...
The best place that's been there was Pizza Palace.
Pizza Palace, man.
Dude.
I love that place. It was so good.
I forgot about that.
Pizza Palace was great. Then there would be that lady making cakes in there.
I don't remember that.
I don't either.
She'd have cakes. I'd go and I'd pick my birthday cakes there. Or she might just work there and just happened to... I don't know if she made cakes in-house, but I don't know how to...
She's just the cake lady at Pizza Palace, man.
I mean, how old was I? Like 7? How long ago was that?
Yeah, I might think this is a hot take, but I think El Ranchito is probably the best Mexican restaurant we have around. Like, there is around.
No, I'm with you.
Very
100%.
I don't know if it's because we're just used to eating it all the time and what, but I mean, I really think it's the best bang
It's
for
the
your
best
buck.
I've ever had.
When I'm on the road for work, or I guess when I used to be on the road for work, for 3 years, every time I went on the road, West Virginia, North Carolina, Ohio, Illinois.
Real hot spot for Mexican restaurants.
Well, now hang on, because there is a reason there's so many in this, in the Appalachian region, across the southeast and stuff. Really, just the east. Mm-hmm. It's I can't remember all about it, but a lot of people just kind of migrated here.
Yeah.
And we've got such a weird culture in the region compared to the rest of the United States that they just it's more of I don't know how to say what I'm thinking. I don't know. But there's history to it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's about it.
Yeah, El Ranchito is hands down the best.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's cheap, too, man.
Yeah. But, everywhere I've been, my coworkers will talk me into going to a Mexican restaurant. And every time I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Because I've got Julio and Luis.
I think sometime next week I'm going to take all my classmates to El Ranchito.
Yeah?
And show them.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
They're pumped about the margaritas.
Let's go.
I'm a decent fan of, what's the other one called?
Lacabana?
Yeah.
Can't do it.
I haven't had it since 8th grade.
But they don't give you their portion size is really small.
Is it?
They give you this big, if you want queso, they give you this big plate, right? And they'll just barely dip queso in it. Bro, how are you supposed to dip that up? You can't. It's impossible.
It's not enough. It's
not
just
enough.
a skim, like paint.
But it's expensive too. No, but imagine opening a hibachi restaurant up.
That would be nice.
Sushi, hibachi.
I want to have a bar grill, man. I can cook a smash burger.
Well, we can do
I'm so confident.
Japanese and American on the other side.
You have a little food court action.
Yo, dude, hang on. We put this up in Georgetown.
Okay.
For no reason other than the odd concentration of Japanese people there. We could kill it.
We could.
We could kill it.
Dude. I know. Caleb said, Witt, that he wants to start a business. Well, there you go. That's the business.
Caleb Witt, I know you're listening right now. Just hit me with something. We'll run it, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, might as well. What's there to lose?
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Or I might get an insider training.
I don't know. Yeah.
Which one should I do? Open a restaurant up or insider trading?
Insider trading.
Insider trading's probably a lot easier.
Yeah. A little bit.
More money too, I guess.
Oh yeah. Have you seen? I forgot what the exact metric was. Did I talk about this at the festival? $3 billion.
I don't know.
So Donald Trump's net worth has increased by $3 billion.
Hey, man.
In the past year.
When you got a price out on your head, I mean,
past,
go up.
The past year.
Yeah.
The last, 3 decades of presidents combined was like 40 million.
Hey, man.
And have you seen the Oval Office?
Yeah, they're expanding it, aren't they?
No, just the Oval Office.
Oh, what about it?
Not anything else. He's got all this crap put in the Oval Office to make it look nicer.
Oh, really?
But it's just it's literally stuff from Home Depot painted to look like gold, and it's just everywhere. It's nasty.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
And he was getting granite imported from Italy and South Africa.
Hey, man.
It's do you realize how poor your people are? And you're trying to... Anyway.
Do you think America should have a purge?
No. Actually, maybe.
That's probably not a good idea.
Hang on. Because if America has a purge, that's when I'm filing my taxes. They'll do it 1 year. I'll screw them so bad in 1 year that they're never going to do it again. All I've got to do is take a 10 that direction. I'll be fine. Well, now I won't. I'll just go that way.
I don't think Irvin would turn their backs on each other.
I don't think... some people would.
Yeah. Some
people would. I'd say 30 to 35%.
I don't know. I see how he gets on Facebook sometimes.
Yeah, bro.
Dude.
The best... No, I'm not going to say that.
How y'all feel about the new coach? Estelle basketball.
I saw it.
I haven't met him yet, but Dad went and talked to him last night. He says seems pretty cool.
Who's his assistants? Does he have any?
Ricky, Joe, and Braxton right now. So
that's all I'm going to say is...
I don't know. I hadn't heard much about him. I have seen what Facebook says, and they seem to be a little upset.
Yeah. The one thing that Estelle bothers me the most is I think there's a lot of politics for sports-wise. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
That's just my look on it.
I assumed it was kind of like that everywhere.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty bad about it, though.
Really?
It might be like that everywhere.
I don't know. I try to keep my nose out of it.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot with the marching band and football program. They seem to bicker a lot.
I think they've kind of mellowed out a little bit.
Have they really?
I think so.
There for a while, man.
I think
the band was getting crazy.
I think they can coexist for the most part.
I believe that human beings and fish can coexist peacefully.
What about apes and humans?
No. But fish, we got them.
Got a few of those.
You know who said that?
No.
Really?
No.
Bro, he was a president.
Okay.
Bush.
Bush said that?
Bush said that.
Which one?
George. H.W.
Okay.
I think.
I don't know.
He said that, man. He said that, on a podium with a mic. I think human beings and fish can coexist peacefully. He's by far my favorite president. By far. I don't care if he orchestrated 9/11.
Oh, Israel did that, dude.
Well, he had a part in it. Man, have you seen that picture of him with a paper airplane? Hiding in plain sight.
That's why JFK got assassinated.
JFK got dropped because he wanted to get rid of the CIA.
No, he got dropped because he didn't touch the Israel wall or whatever.
I'm telling you, man, it was CIA. He did not like the CIA, and that's why they popped him.
We better stop before we get canceled.
Anywho.
Is that out of line?
I don't know.
It could be. Might have a lot of politics watching this right now.
Well, it could be after this past weekend. But they probably agree with me. And if they don't,
They just don't want to say it.
They'll get popped too, I guess.
if they don't, they just don't want to get shot.
Anyways, Bird, man. I'm glad to have you here, buddy.
We talked about it. We're almost a half hour in. We haven't talked about anything.
I'm glad to have you here. What year are you at Eastern right now?
So, I'll be a junior next year.
Okay.
Studying finance. Big major in finance.
There we go.
We'll see what it goes. I know finance is saturated big time, so it's going to be hard to find a job.
Yeah.
My plan is to be a financial advisor,
Okay.
but that's going to be hard because you got to build a client base.
Insider traded, man.
Yeah. That's
You're
illegal.
right there.
That's illegal, guys.
Like,
Is it really, though? Do we punish anybody for it?
No, we don't.
no, we don't punish
Except
anybody
for
it.
people in the military, apparently. You saw that? Dude, whenever that guy gets out of prison, he is officially invited here for as much beer as he wants. And smash burgers.
But anyways, going into finance and become a financial advisor. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I like to start my own little business.
Nice.
But also, I like to move out. I like to go to a different state and live in.
Okay.
I don't want to be in Kentucky.
What are you thinking?
Texas or Florida? Big Texas guy here. Don't know
Let's
why.
go.
I've only been to Texas. For
Never
like
been.
6 hours.
I want to go.
But dude, it'd be scary. You have to meet new people.
Everybody.
Meet new connections and everything.
But it'd also be fun.
It would be fun.
Because then you get to be a new person.
That is
entirely.
true. Wow. That is true. Didn't see it like that.
But, like, I mean, you moved just somewhere you...
Yeah.
There's nobody there knows your dad from way back when. They're not going to judge you based on what your dad did or did not do, and they're not going to judge you on his political preferences. Not that I have experience with that at all, but you know, like you're your own person, and it's like that's almost a fresh slate, you know.
Yeah. It's like getting like a new ID and everything, traveling across the world. Dude, my sister, she's been everywhere. She's been in Florida. Well, she used to work at Disney. Like she did something for.
I didn't even know you had a sister.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Wow. But yeah, I do.
Cool.
She worked for Disney during college, like doing this trading or whatever they do. I don't know if they still do it now, but she went there. Mm-hmm. Then she met some new people. Then she moved to South or North Dakota with her sister. Mm-hmm. And then they moved to Texas. Then they moved to California. Then they moved back to North Dakota. And now she's back in Florida. She's been out everywhere. I'm like, I don't know how, like, you're not scared or nothing. Like, it's a new place.
For a young person, I can understand why you would be scared, but as I've gotten a little older, like the thought of moving to a new state doesn't really bother me at all.
Really?
I mean, I wouldn't want to move because of my friends here,
Right.
but that's really it.
Yeah.
And as far as like finance goes, you know, this staying here just makes so much sense for me. But
I mean, we got, Richmond 30 minutes away from here. It has literally everything. Dude, Richmond, it's getting huge.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever remember when we were little. Dude, it was like a ghost town.
yeah,
There's like 30 or 40. I think there's around a little bit more than 30,000 people in Richmond now.
That doesn't surprise me.
30?
Yeah. 30.
I thought it was more.
It might be more.
It probably is more.
It probably is
Nestle
more.
County like 14.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, I feel like there's more.
Oh,
in
definitely.
Richmond.
Yeah.
But still, there's a crap ton of people in Richmond.
Yeah.
Jimmy, pull that up and airdrop it to me.
Jimmy Doug.
But, yeah. That's cool, though. Working at Menards right now.
40,000.
40,000.
Yeah, Jimmy just airdropped that to me. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Little part-time gig at Menards. Almost went to Pepsi for a second.
Yeah.
I had a interview there for a part-time merchandiser, and dude, they pay pretty good. It's like $20 an hour. Then you get paid plus per mileage. Mm-hmm. But Casey Cheney works there, and he told me that the guy said that they loved me, but I told him I was looking for an internship in the summer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't want to hire me. I was like, man,
It's wacky.
I mean, I can see it, because why would you hire a part-time that's only going to last 3 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
I might have sold myself when I told that to the lady at the bank.
Admit that.
Huh?
Just admit that.
What?
Just don't put that information out there, you know?
Yeah, well, what do y'all think? Do y'all think you should tell them that, or do you think you should keep it to yourself?
It depends. If it was, I don't know, actually. Like, if it was a smaller company, I'd be pretty open about it.
Yeah.
But if it was like a decent-sized company that isn't going to be a problem for them, I'd just keep it to myself.
Yeah.
Like Pepsi, I wouldn't have said a thing.
But I got a meeting with someone over at Eastern Athletics Tuesday morning, so hopefully I can get a summer internship in their athletic marketing and fan engagement and stuff, and hopefully I can do that for my internship this summer and check it off.
That'd be cool.
Will this be your first internship?
Yeah.
I don't even have an internship lined up. I was just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I've got to have one for my degree. I got to have 300 hours for my degree. And I've been, like, sending stuff to looking everywhere. Like,
I don't even know where to go. Like, where do you find internships available at?
yeah, it's a hot mess.
I thought EKU had a
They do have like a
Handshake.
little cool. Yeah, they do. They
A
do have
what?
a career fair and everything. Handshake is like
Oh.
pretty much like Indeed.
It's like Indeed, but for internships.
You could also go, because there's this girl that came and talked to us Monday night in our class, actually. We were talking about career transition and stuff. And she works in the Oaks department, which is like career services. So you can go and they can like set you up with people, apparently.
Yeah.
So
Dude, those engineering degrees, those internships, they pay big money. Just for
Engineering
internship.
degrees.
Huh?
Engineering degrees.
Yeah.
Where at?
Eastern. Yeah, we do engineering. I have engineering degrees. But it was like, for internship, it's like $25, $26, $27
Yeah, they
an hour.
did pay pretty well.
yeah.
I remember when I was looking, they were like 18 to 22,
Yeah.
24 at the high end. But
Yeah, this internship pays in EKU gear and
Yeah.
scholarship.
yeah.
Yeah, mark it off, though. Check it off the box.
Yeah, I guess so.
Also, I keep thinking to myself, is college even worth it?
It depends.
Well, it depends.
Because
Depends what you're going for.
Well, a lot of people, they get their degree, but they don't use it at all. Because there's a lot of people over at Menards that have a degree in something, but they're working at Menards, a retail store. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I made the mistake of when I was young and in college working at the McDonald's in front of the Peddlers Mall in Richmond. I was talking to another. He was a manager there. We had like 4 managers on shift all the time, and I was talking about getting a real job. Dude,
A real job?
you would have thought that I walked a puppy in there, gathered everyone, and said, "Watch this," and went, "Pow!" and shot it in the head. Like 5 people just dropped everything and came to the kitchen to scream at me because they had a degree in communications and they were here as a manager, and I get paid yada yada yada. It's like, it's okay, man, but I don't want to smell like French fries and frozen cheeseburgers every time I leave work and go home.
I will say, though, I think everybody needs a little bit of customer service.
Yes.
Because Menards has taught me a lot. It taught me, like, back then, like in high school. I mean, I was a talkative person, but also I can't keep conversations. Mm-hmm. Now, looking back at it, dude, I can just keep conversations flowing. Teach you a lot about a lot of soft skills like critical thinking and everything. But yeah.
Yeah, it's good to have. It's good to go through that suck. Mm-hmm. Especially, like, I think, like, if you do a year in a fast food place, not even a year. You know, if you get, like, 6 months in high school, I think that's really good for you.
Yeah.
Man, I was a corporate nightmare. Like, I actually don't want to know the dollar amount of free stuff that I gave away. I literally I've worked at McDonald's and Wendy's, and I have never once in my life made a 10-piece chicken nugget that had any less than 12.
Man, I should have came to you then.
Dude, when I was working at the Wendy's in Irvin, bro, I remember this one couple. They came in. I'd never seen them before. And they were obviously bikers. You know, they had all the leather gear on. Mm-hmm. And I was working at the front counter. You know, they got that little box of cookies sitting there. I take their order and whatever. I was talking to them. And they're standing there waiting on their food. I was like, you guys want some cookies? They were like, no, man, I already checked out. And I was like, I didn't ask if you wanted to buy some, bro. I said that. And he was like, really? I was like, yeah, man, you want some cookies? What kind you want? He was like, just chocolate chip. Bro, I gave him 4.
You know who has the best chocolate chip cookies around? Subway. Dude, have you ever had a Subway chocolate chip cookie?
I can't say I have.
Dude,
I've had one. They're not that good.
They got like the foot long ones too, don't they?
They used to. I don't know. Dude, I haven't been to Subway in forever.
Maybe podcast equipment does need to be more expensive.
I've been on a little Freddy's kick lately. Y'all ever had Fred's?
I've had it 4 or 5 times.
Dude, I love it.
It's pretty solid.
Fred's.
Pretty
it's
solid.
like right down, like it's literally like right down the road from me.
Yeah.
So I go there for lunch. But then they're making a Chipotle
right
and they close that road up.
Yeah.
I'm aggravated. It takes another.
Oh yeah, you actually got to get on the bypass.
Mm-hmm. Who even wants Chipotle, bro? We already got a Qdoba. Qdoba's better anyways. Moe's, holy God, it's horrible. You ever had Moe's? Hotheads, what's that?
It's they're from Ohio. They got one in Lexington off Newtown Pike. Mm-hmm. Bro,
you don't like Moe's?
No, I had it one good.
Moe's is pretty good.
Well, I had it one time when it was in the Fayette Mall. I wanted to try it, and it was actually really good.
You ever get it Eastern?
I have. I'm not a big fan of it.
That's what my buddy Grant says too. He says he hates the Eastern Moe's, but I'm a big fan of it.
I wish we had some different restaurants down there. I mean, we got a nice variety. We got Chick-fil-A, Subway, Panda.
I've never ate at that Subway.
I haven't either.
I'm not big on Subway.
They have pizza there. I didn't know that. At that Subway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, do we want to start talking about some important stuff now?
We can do that. What were y'all talking about the other day at the Shroom Fest?
Well, I mean, we can get into that if you want to, Bird.
Yeah. But what was you asked me a question. It was the third question. Remember, you were giving me like a little question answer.
Yeah. It was, how do you define yourself and what's your struggle? And you said your struggle was what? I can't remember.
Being complacent, I think.
That wasn't it, but it led into that. It was
being too straightforward with people. Was that it?
We got onto that topic.
Man,
we got onto that topic about being straightforward with people.
Overthinking.
I think that's what your struggle was.
Yeah.
It was overthinking.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. But I'm taking me ashwagandha, so better man now. Do you believe in ashwagandha?
I've never tried it. Does it? Have
Yeah,
you had a positive experience?
Yeah. But don't take it for long, dude. I used to.
What is ashwagandha?
It's pretty much like
a root.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
And it just makes your stress levels go down. It might just be placebo or whatever.
Like a pill? What is it?
Yeah, it's just a little pill. You just swallow it. Yeah.
Huh.
But anyways, dude, one time I took it, man. Forever ago. And you're supposed to it's one of those pills where you're supposed to take it on and off. Like you're supposed to take it on for a month and like off for a month.
Yeah.
Dude, I was taking it for 6 straight months. And I was the biggest a-hole ever.
Yeah.
It makes you have like no feeling towards anything.
Huh.
Oh, well. I don't know about that one. Then.
Yeah. It might just be placebo, but, dude, everybody that I'm, like, good friends with would say, dude, you were an a-hole. I'm like, yeah, I was. I was.
Huh. Where do you get it at? Like,
Walmart, anything.
Yeah.
It's not a steroid. It's not a drug.
Well, I didn't know. I was just wondering, man. Because I thought I've seen it like at Walgreens or something like that. But
yeah, they got it at Walgreens. I see a lot of TikTok ads for it.
yeah, people sell it on TikTok all the time.
Those golly
gummies,
like an apple cider, a ashwagandha,
$14 or $15.
a melatonin.
Dude, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
No, back to overthinking. Yeah, that's my biggest struggle, dude. A lot of stuff with overthinking, it makes you push a lot of relationships away, and that's something I need to work on with myself. Is let stuff come to you, and not push stuff on everybody. And that's why I overthink a lot. I mean, someone can send me the wrong message, and I wouldn't even, it wouldn't be directed as I'd see it, and I'll start thinking about it, man. I'm like,
let stuff come to you. What do you mean by that?
So I'm a very straightforward guy.
Okay.
I need answers. I need everything answered. If I have a question, I need it answered. Don't beat around the bush.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't like that. They would rather, if whatever happens in the moment, just let it happen. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. Maybe y'all can kind of piggyback off of me a little bit.
Let stuff come to you. Let opportunities come to you.
Yeah.
Let relationships come to you. And not always be pushing yourself.
Instead of forcing it.
Okay.
Instead of forcing stuff to happen.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Another big struggle that I have. I guess, I don't know.
How does overthinking play into pushing?
Well,
instead
like,
of letting
say
stuff come to you, is it like impatience?
Yeah, say like someone says something, or like you ask a question or something like that, you don't get the answer you want.
Okay.
You'll be overthinking about it, and you'll be questioning it, and you'll be asking more questions to your significant other, your other relationship.
Yeah.
And they get annoyed of it, and they just don't want to talk to you. So I think I need to stop taking things the wrong way.
Okay.
And honestly, like that's what I said earlier, ashwagandha, it actually does help not overthinking that much. I don't know why, but dude, like past I'll be happy like during the daytime, man. And then get past 10 o'clock at night, it's a different story. That's when my thoughts start to like process, and
You
like,
turn into a different person.
You do. One thing I guess that really hurts me as a person is I rely on others to make me happy. And that's one thing I'm trying to figure out and file, and is how do I make myself happy without others? Because I love being around people. I think I'm a friendly person. I could talk to anybody. Heck, I could talk to this wall right now. But I needed to. I've been going to the gym. I have a little weight set at the house. I've been trying to work on myself a little bit, and we'll see what happens in about a few months or so.
Yeah. Finding validation in other people instead of finding validation in yourself is a slippery, dangerous slope that I feel like a lot of people fall on, and a lot of people like go down. And I relate to you what you're saying about not letting stuff come to you and always trying to push yourself onto other people and to push experiences that either aren't really there or you feel like you should be in that position, but you're not. And so and it is hard because I mean when you're in that spot, it's like, well, why isn't this person thinking the same way? This is what I'm thinking right here, and this makes perfect logical sense to me. But for them, they have a whole different perspective on it, and it's just different.
Do you think it's your expectations?
Yeah, because I'm one of those people that It don't take me long enough to figure out what I want.
It doesn't take you long enough to figure out what you
Like,
want.
some people be thinking, like, man, should I do this? Should I not? I mean...
So you rush into decisions.
Yeah.
Decision making.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Expectations.
Turning into like a group therapy.
I'm enjoying
really
it, though.
quick. I am too.
But when it comes to expectations of people, I mean, I have the highest expectation out of every single person I'm around. I want them to be the best person they can possibly be. And when I see them not being that, and when I see myself not being that, it kind of hurts me a little bit because I know they could be doing so much better than they are.
Yeah.
And so when I expect that on other people, shoot, they might be trying their dangest right now, and this is just where they're at this moment. But I see them like, man, their potential's through the moon. I'm thinking of people in my head right now that they have so much potential. And, you know, I can probably include myself into that list, but they have so much potential, but they're not going for it from my perspective.
Potential for what? Just in general?
Potential to be excellent at whatever they want to do.
Okay.
And from my perspective, it looks like they're just being stagnant. They're not working. They're doing stupid stuff, throwing their life away, you know. But from their perspective, they might be in the grind right now. They might just be in the beginning of getting to that next step, you know, because it's their life they're living, and I can't just be sitting here controlling other people. Like, in my mind, well, I want you to do this because I think this is what's the best thing for you. I may think that, but that might not be the best thing for you because I'm not all-knowing. I don't even know what's the best thing for me at the moment, you know?
Yeah.
And so from my perspective, it's like, man, I think you should be doing this, and you're not doing this, and it just seems like a waste. But that's my perspective. That's not the truth. That's not what's happening. They could be trying their hardest, and they could be pushing, and they could be grinding to be excellent. But they also couldn't be, you know. They could also need that being called out like that. But I think that's where it comes good communication, having that one-on-one and being a good communicator in that. And I think that's where a lot of people slip up. Because I slipped up in that today. And Noah texted me, and I sent a text back to him, blah, 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 whatever's on my mind. I sent it, then I read it back. I'm like, oh, I sound like a hole right now. I sound like a jerk in that text I sent. And he responded, he said, what? I'm like, oh, gosh. I didn't mean it that way, but the way I read it back, I'm like, well, I can see how he took it that way. Yeah. Because that was kind of a jerk thing to say, and I didn't even realize it. So I had to apologize, you know.
It's hard to figure out emotions over text message.
It really is.
I think there's a lot of things that go wrong in relationships is figure out what they feel like over text message. And then back to what you were saying, one thing that I think I am decent on is, well, one thing I do also is I assume. And that goes back to overthinking and everything. I don't know how to put this, but I assume the wrong for most people.
Okay.
I don't know why. Because I feel like the past times I've had relationships or whatever, I assume. And it turns out to me being right. But also, I give people chances. And I feel like a lot of people don't do that. I feel like they get judged on just by first look of someone new, instead of getting to know them and whatever. But, yeah.
What makes you feel validated? I want to go back to the validation.
I'm a big reassurance type of guy.
Yeah?
Well,
you're doing good right now.
I just need someone to communicate with of what they feel. And, you know, I'm not the type of person to get mad over stupid stuff or not.
Yeah.
If, say, like, you're in a relationship and, you know, there's a bunch of guys around and you don't know them. As a girl, like, you're dating somebody and they don't know them, I'm not going to get mad at you if you tell me. A lot of people don't tell them what they're doing and all that, and that can hurt a relationship. See, I need someone I need to be reassured. by them telling me like, I mean, this kind of sounds a little bit crazy and a little bit controlling, but like what like I don't know how to say it without sounding like I'm a controlling person because I'm not. Maybe come back to me on that because
Okay.
I don't want to sound stupid.
That's all right.
And make people mad.
So you said assume the wrong, like you assume negative intentions.
Yeah, but I don't do that until I know I'm out. I feel the person out more. You know,
Okay.
man, I don't know how to explain this either, man. I'm lost. You know, work killed me this morning.
It's really difficult to get emotions out.
I'm a very emotional person,
I am too a little bit.
and I wish I wasn't. But also, like, there's pros and cons to both sides.
Yeah.
Pro is, like I said, you're telling how you feel. You don't care if you get hurt or not. You just kind of speak what the heart says. But if the other person was not like that, they keep their emotions to themselves. I feel like the reason why most people are like that is why they keep stuff to themselves is because they've been hurt before, and they don't want to go through it again.
Yeah.
Let's go back to when we talked about Saturday. Is if a person that is straightforward can coexist with a person that cannot.
I was about to bring that up. A person that's straightforward and a person that's not straightforward, can they coexist? I'm still undecided. What do you think?
That's it.
I think they can.
I think they can coexist. I mean, I think anybody can coexist with the
This
right.
is a very personal question. That's very personal.
With the right amount of communication.
Yeah.
I think that's what it comes down to is communication. Because if I'm coming to you as a straight person, like, I'm going to tell you how it is, and you're coming to me as not that way, you know, I've got to know that you're not that way, and you've got to know that I am straightforward. Right. And so whatever I say, it might sound like a jerk thing to say, but you know that's my tone might be different, or it might sound weird or sound bad, but you know that.
Yeah.
And you've got to find, I don't know. It's a hard thing because, man, it's a hard thing. I think the communication's just got to be there from both sides for that to happen.
It's hard to communicate, though, with a bad texture. I know that from firsthand.
With a bad texture?
Yeah, texture. Like texture. Like texting.
Oh, texture.
Yeah, texture. What?
Not like Minecraft texture.
Yeah. God, I've been speaking of
textures,
Minecraft, dude. I've been wanting to get back into it.
Oh, we got him off topic.
MC kick.
All right, we'll go back.
Love Minecraft.
So,
do you think they can coexist?
it depends what you want out of the relationship.
Are we talking like boyfriend girlfriend relationship?
Yeah, if you want a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, I don't think they can.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I think if the communication's there, I think, maybe.
That kind of reverts to why I think they won't work is because someone like me needs a reassurance. And say if someone is a bad texter and and they just don't express their feelings as good as I can.
Okay.
I don't think a relationship could work like that. They might be different in person, they might open up to you more on in person, but I don't understand why they don't open up more over text. Is that weird?
No.
So
I feel like too, like people can be very different over text than they can be in person. And I think, which I don't know if it's an excuse of why you're very closed off is because you're a bad texter. I don't know, man. It's a very tricky process of trying to have a relationship with someone like that, but it can work. but the other person has to be more open.
Yeah.
So are we talking about being direct with emotions?
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm narrowing it down slowly.
Yeah.
So, do you think you are direct? You are direct with your emotions, or you're indirect?
I'm direct. I tell people how I feel all the time, and I don't care. Like, it's not going to bother me if they think the opposite of me. You know, it's more of a reflection of what I can be and what I can't be. Like, I'll ask somebody, I'm like, hey, man, how like, dude, I can't think right now. It's hard.
So, like, I've noticed an example of you being direct.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when Caleb Witt asked you that question Sunday. He said, or was that Sunday? He said, Bird, are you happy? What'd you say?
I don't know, because I think I asked like how many viewers we had, and then I just left after that.
but like you were just straight with your answer.
Yeah, because I mean, like,
you didn't try to beat around the bush or anything or make an excuse. You were straight with it.
what's the point in not telling how you feel?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I can understand why, but like, I think you feel better as a person if you tell the other how you felt.
Yeah.
Even if you don't want to hear what they have to say or think the wrong of what they have to say. Back to what Caleb said, if I'm happy. That's a very tricky question, because I feel like sometimes I feel like I am, but sometimes I feel like I'm not. I think during the day I'm happy, but, you know, past that 10 o'clock, it's just different persona. It's past 10 o'clock, man. Right on the dot.
I relate to that.
It's when men become Batman.
Yeah. I'm happy when see, this is what I was saying earlier, how I need to work better on being happy with myself. I'm happy when I'm with others. But if after this conversations we have, after this podcast ends, if I go home, lay in my bed, I'm going to be pretty depressed, you know?
Okay. Well, hang on, because I just captured a thought that I had earlier. So I asked you what makes you feel validated. Reassurance. So what would make you feel validated for yourself? How can you validate you?
I don't know, man.
Does it take like evidence, or can you?
It takes a relationship that I want to be in. If I'm happy in a relationship, then yeah, I feel validated. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
See,
then you're still dependent.
Right. That's the thing I need to work on.
So then my question would be, like, if you saw, what could you do today that your younger self would be like really proud of you for?
Honestly, man, I just being more open with my feelings, because I used to not be like that. I used to be a very closed off person, and then I started to spread out a little bit more, and you know, start to not care what others think, which can be a bad thing and a good thing at the same time.
Yeah.
Because people are going to think you're stuck up if you don't care what other people think. But also, like, in a good way, you don't get bothered by what other people have to say.
If you care too much, you'll never let yourself go.
Yeah.
I kind of want to share some experiences that kind of relate to, I don't know if it relates to what you're feeling or not, but like you said, like during the daytime, it's like, man, I'm happy. Past 10, it gets a little dicey, right? And so.
A little dicey.
It's a little dicey.
But for me, I find myself.
It's kind of indirect.
Like he said, a reflection on yourself.
Sorry, go ahead.
But no, it's like when I find myself around other people and busy with responsibilities or busy with something, I don't give myself time to think about the other things, you know. And like there'll be days where I feel like I don't even have time to tie my shoes or eat, you know. Then there'll be other days, kind of like today, it's like, well, I sat around the house until noon, until I went and ran. Then I had track practice. Now I'm here, but like today was like kind of long, drawn out. And I didn't have any responsibilities, and it gives you a lot more time to think, right? And so when I give myself, or when I kind of jam pack responsibilities into my life, I don't think about the negative stuff. I don't think about the positive stuff either, but I don't let them negative thoughts get in my head, because I'm always out doing something productive. That's kind of how I battle a little bit of it. And also when it comes to the validation part that you were talking about, you said you feel validated when you're in a relationship with someone and they're also validating you.
Yeah.
And you asked the question, well, what do you do to validate yourself? For me, I feel validated in the work I do, whether it's with people, but the validation I feel in myself is a lot of times after I run, and that's why going to the gym and working out so good. It's because you always get that validation afterwards that, like, man, I went and did something, And so, like, for me, like, I'll go run, like this training I'm doing that we're going to do Sunday. We're going to go run this marathon Sunday. Like, this will be, we'll be finished with the marathon by the time this episode's posted. That's scary to think.
I hope.
That is scary to think. But,
oh, God.
But.
Dude, I'm so excited now.
But, like, I find a lot of validation, self-worth in that, because I have worked my butt off for it, and to be in the position I am right now physically for that. But it's also tough because you don't want to make that your whole identity as a person. Yeah. It's just a hard thing to handle. It's a hard thing to navigate. And the best thing I think there is for it is communication. But gosh dang it, communicating with other people is hard.
Yeah.
Very hard. Especially when it's people that you care about and you don't want to make them upset.
Yeah.
Man, it's hard. But
and also thing about being validated with yourself. Also, I mean, yeah, I'll be validated with a relationship, but also if it's just for myself, I don't think I am validated with myself, because I'm always striving to be a better me. And I'm really obsessed with trying to do stuff the perfect way.
okay.
And I know everything is not perfect. It can't be perfect. But that's one thing that also I need to work on, is try not to obsess over stuff to make yourself look perfect. What do you think?
Yeah. You started moving too quick for me.
Yeah.
No, I'm right with you there, because you'll never be perfect in anything. But I'm there with you when you say that I'm always trying to be the best person myself, and I'm never going to be able to. I'm never going to be able to achieve that.
Yeah.
And like, if you're always trying to be the best possible version of yourself tomorrow, well, that version of you tomorrow is going to be the best possible version of the next day, and the next day, the next day, and you're always going to be trying to grow and grow and grow. And you're never going to get there. And that's terrifying, because it just seems like you're working and working and working for the next best thing, next best thing, next best thing, and you're never going to get to it, And I think that can lead into this next topic that I kind of want to hit on, is contentment, right?
Yeah. Being
content with who you are and content with the people, because we talked about it Sunday. I wish that was recorded so bad, because it was like good stuff.
Yeah.
But we were talking about contentment and complacency and finding happiness is what I wrote down here Sunday. And on the contentment aspect, it seemed like you were always it just seemed like, correct me if I'm wrong, but you were just wanting to push and push and push to the next best thing, that you weren't happy with who you were right now.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong in saying that.
I'm not content at all with who I am. because I feel like I always do something wrong every day, and I feel like I always have something so nitpicky to work on because like I said earlier, I want to be the best. I want to be perfect, and I think that's another thing that holds me back and is a really big struggle of mine is trying to get through my head that you can't be perfect. So I'm not content at all. Like you said, I'm more complacent with myself.
Well, let's define complacent.
You're more complacent with yourself?
Like you're just living in the motions. You're not
going through the motions.
Yeah, going through the motions. Yeah.
I feel like if you're complacent, you're not worried about getting anywhere. No?
Wait, say that again.
If you're complacent, you're not worried about getting anywhere.
Not worried about getting anywhere.
Like a complacent person's not going to be worried about becoming better tomorrow.
That is.
I thought that was contentment.
No, content is like, I'm happy with what I've completed.
Yeah. But you don't want to go anywhere bigger than that, right? I guess it goes kind of both hand in hand.
I think,
Yeah.
I think for me, complacency has a little bit more negative connotation than contentment
I do
is.
too.
Yeah.
But when it comes to complacency, I know for me in the past I've been complacent, and shoot, I still am complacent when it comes to school because I just don't give a crap about it. I've only got one more semester. 2 more assignments this semester, then 1 more semester. But it's a interesting crap, dude. I was gonna do those tomorrow, and now I'm going to Tennessee tomorrow. I'll be busy night. Anyways, I'm going to see Alexis tomorrow. She's getting an award. But I forgot all about that. See, here I am being complacent with school. But when it comes to like complacency, you said that it's like you don't want to get better, and you're just going through the motions, and you're just fine with what you have, and
to me, that's content. Fine with what you have.
That's what I think.
But you're fine with what you have, and you don't want to grow anymore. You don't want to get better. You don't want to work on yourself anymore. Is what I see complacency as. What I see contentment as is being okay with the stuff that you're given. I might be wrong in this definition, but being okay with the stuff that you're given and the situation that you're in, but you're wanting to continue to grow.
That's Jimmy, the definition.
Yeah, I had Jimmy pull it up. He airdropped it to me. So complacent is a smug, uncritical, or overly content satisfaction with oneself or one's achievements, often leading to a lack of concern or the need for improvement.
Okay.
Jimmy, send me the definition for content. Bang, he's on it, man. Content is the substance, material, or information contained.
What Jimmy send you?
Jimmy sent me content. Dang it, Jimmy.
I was like, what? What if you're neither though? Because I don't feel like I'm one or the other.
Yeah.
What's the definition of that?
Contempt is the...
Jimmy, you gotta do better.
Dang it, Jimmy. Is the feeling or attitude of regarding someone or something as inferior, base, or worthless, often come out... Dog, I feel
that's
like...
contentment. You need to...
Jimmy, dude.
Jimmy,
I'm giving you one more time. One more try, dude.
Why can't I do this?
Oh, man. But I understand what you're saying, but you don't feel like you're the neither.
Yeah. Like
you're stuck?
Yeah. And I don't know where to go.
Yes. I'm in the same boat.
Because I'll have, like I said, this comes back to overthinking. Like, I'll have all these thoughts in my head, like, I need to work on this, I need to work on this, I need to work on this. But where do I start?
That's the question I ask myself every day.
Yeah.
A state of peaceful happiness.
There we go.
We got it. We got it.
But like, where
Thanks,
do
Jimmy.
It's like I've got so many things I want to do, but I can't narrow it down into one thing.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then I think that makes me push stuff off.
Yes.
because I don't know where to start at. And,
Yes.
What's the word for pushing stuff off?
Procrastinating?
Procrastinating.
Yeah. I'm big at that.
I got that one, bro.
Yeah.
That's like, if I had to like name my top 3 traits, it's definitely top 3. Procrastination. I think so.
Yeah.
That's a top 3?
For me, for my self-evaluation, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I see a lot of the bad in myself. I don't see a lot of the good.
Wait, but your top 3's like what you're proud of, right?
No, top 3 that's most there.
Okay. Okay, different. Yeah.
Yeah, we had different ideas of our top 3, but like top 3, that is what's most there.
Jimmy, airdrop me your top 3. I already know what they are, but
I feel like I procrastinate a lot, and I get spurts, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get spurts of like, man, I'm gonna go do this right now. I'm gonna go improve my life right now, and that'll last for like 2 days.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I'm the same way, dude. Like, I'll like, man, I'm gonna start hitting the gym. I'm gonna start doing this, and then I'll look up YouTube videos and like, what's the best way to get ripped?
Yeah.
Or like, what's what do I do first when I get in the gym? And then next day I'm like, man, I don't even want to do that right now.
Yeah.
You know.
see, I overwhelm myself. If I want to start something, I research it, and then I'm like,
Because it's got to be perfect, right?
man, when I was thinking about doing this, I was thinking about doing it just by myself, and I was like looking up different licenses and stuff like that, like forming an LLC. Like, I was just overdoing it.
Yeah.
Because I wanted it to be right, you know.
Yeah.
This is way better.
And like for me, when it comes to stuff like that, it's like it's got to be perfect. It's got to be perfect. For my own experiences, I've got a pretty good thing going on with the running. I think like Sunday.
Well, yeah. I think so too.
Sunday morning, I'm gonna go do something pretty special.
Yeah.
I got a feeling I will. Sunday morning, and where did that start? It didn't start for me saying 3 years ago, man, Gabe, you're going to lose 100. You're going to lose 100 pounds, and you're going to go run a sub 3 hour marathon, and you're going to go. No shot. I run 2:53. That's not happening. That's not happening.
Is this mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet the house on it.
You think I go 2:53?
2:53.47.
Screw it, man. If I go 2:53, I'll tell you later.
I have a question for you, Gabe.
I'll tell you later.
What? So when you first started running, did it feel like another job? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Not at the time.
Did you have to force yourself to start running?
Kinda.
Yeah. And I'm sure now it's like a lifestyle. Like you're just used to it.
Yes.
So like if you don't run for one day, you're like, man, I feel like a piece of crap.
Well, I
wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. Like,
I'm just saying if you.
yeah. If I didn't run tomorrow, especially since tomorrow's day 999, it'd be a bad scene. Yeah. It'd be a rough scene.
I think what I struggle with the most is trying to get over that hump of making stuff a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Because I feel like to be better at what you want to be at, you have to make changes in your life, and you have to have a different lifestyle.
Golly, you're going right where I want to go with this. Like that. Don't keep that on your mind. Don't want to make changes. Okay. So, but like when I first started running, you know, I didn't think that I was going to go be doing the things I'm doing now. You know. And we said it, we've talked about it for the past however long. It's like everything's got to be perfect. It's got to be perfectly lined out to even start, right? To even start the show or even start going to the gym. It's got to be perfect. When I first started running, I would just go run a mile. I didn't care the time. I didn't care, I'm going to walk 100 meters or run 100 meters and walk a little bit. Yeah. I would just go off the way I felt. I would just show up. And when it comes to that, when it comes to the gym, when I go to the gym, I just show up. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I mean, I have a pretty solid background knowledge because I've been in it for a while, you know, from playing football and just kind of post gym, and like I know what works and I know what feels good. I just kind of show up. when it came to running at the beginning, I just showed up, and eventually it turned into what it is now, kind of like a job almost, especially during marathon training. It feels like a job a lot of times with the amount of crap that goes into it and time that goes into it and effort that goes into it. But, like, I don't know how to say this, but, like, just showing up and doing it and not trying to overthink it. And I feel like as people, we overthink things all the time. When it comes to relationships, we overthink things all the time. Well, is this person feeling the same way I'm feeling? Is this working the way I think it's supposed to? Just show up, man.
I think back to what you're saying. I feel like another thing I've struggled with is trying to meet expectations. I think if you're doing something new with an open mind, you're going to feel better about yourself. Say, like, you started running. You're like, man, I want to lose 50 pounds by this time. Like, by this day, I want to run. This is the mile I want to run. And you give yourself that timeline, and then that timeline comes up, and you don't meet your expectation. Makes you feel like a crappy person.
Oh,
right?
yeah, it does, for sure.
So I think one thing I need to work on is trying not to meet expectations, but also trying the best that I can.
And not setting too high expectations. I think it's important that you do set good expectations for yourself. But going into it, like you said, with an open mind, it's like, for me, if I don't hit sub 3 Sunday morning, like, I'm going to be devastated. Yeah. And I believe with everything in me that I've prepared physically enough for it and mentally enough for it. And I think I'm going to show up. It's going to be a little cold, but that's going to be good. And I'm going to show up, and I'm praying to God everything goes the way it's supposed to. The way I think it's supposed to, And so, but there's still that doubt in my mind that, man, this is going to be, I'm not going to be able to do it, because I've told so many people that I'm going to do it and I'm going to be successful. I'm going to reach this high standard I've set for myself. And if I don't do that, I'm going to feel like garbage. Yeah. And, and that's a hard thing to navigate around, because you do set these high expectations for yourselves. Like, man, I do want to be this one day, and I do want to be this by this time, or I do want to have this going on for me. And when you don't, it's a hard pill to swallow. And
then you're back to square one.
Yeah. Where do I start?
Should I continue still?
Should I continue? Should I care about this any longer?
Because I'm not saying no. What's the word? I don't know what the word is. I can't think of it, man. Progress. Easy word to forget. But say, you're stressing about trying to beat this time and all that. What if you didn't think about it at all? I think you'll have a better chance if you didn't think about it that you would beat your time than you would if you stressed about it.
I completely agree. Like, I'm going to try my hardest not even go in worrying about paces. I'm just going to go. Like, it'll tell me, my watch will tell me every mile, 640, 635, it'll tell me in my ears. But I'm going to try my hardest not to overthink about it. Yeah. I've got my playlist set. I'm just going to hit play, and I'm just going to go run.
What are you going to listen to?
I'll show you my playlist.
Okay.
Because this is what I do. Yeah. I do this every day. Like, it's just something I do.
I don't have anything that I can...
It's an order, I think.
That I can talk about like you can talk about running.
But, I mean, because I hate to say it, it's like, well, I don't want to make an identity out of it.
Yeah.
But I do that every day. A lot. Yeah. Especially the past 4 months. I've done it a lot. And, that's what I know, Like, if you know something, you're going to want to talk about it. And that's just what I experience and a lot of the time. And so it's easy for me to talk about.
I've seen that you posted on your Snapchat story some bad days of running.
Yeah.
How do you get over those days? How do you not say, man, I need a break? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've built the discipline to say that, man, that was yesterday. I'm going to feel better tomorrow. A lot of the time, I've done this for 998 days now. maybe 20 of those times have been back-to-back days that's been hard, you know. And, you know, a lot of the times I map it up. Like in my weeks, I'll have let's go back to this extreme week. I had my peak week a couple weeks ago.
Peak week. I like that.
Peak week, the most miles I ran. So on Sunday I had 22 miles. Mm-hmm. Next day I had 2. You know?
Yeah.
Next day, 10 miles. Hard day. Next day I had 6. Next day I had 7. Next day I had 6. And then I had 18.
Yeah.
But you know what was coming up after that 18? 2.
Yeah.
And so I have these hard days,
yeah.
but I know tomorrow is not going to be as challenging.
Yeah.
You know, last week, I'll talk about last week, it was hot when I went and ran. Man, It was hot. I went and ran 10 miles at like 2 o'clock, and it was 85, probably pushing 90 degrees. And I started at the weight room, ran up to the softball field, ran down to El Ranchito and back to the weight room. 10 miles total. Blazing heat, moving slow, dehydrated as crap. I got back to the weight room, and I just went in there, and they were just finishing up because we had track practice. And I went in there, and I laid down, and everyone was looking at me like, Gabe, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, that sucked. But I went and looked in the mirror. I looked like a zombie, dude. Yeah. Like my eyes were red with sweat in it and stuff. And I just felt like, I felt like death the whole time. I ran for an hour and 15 minutes that day, and 2.5 minutes of it was enjoyable. First 2.5 minutes of the run. And the rest of it was terrible. I get back to the weight room. I lay down. I'm like, well, that's over. I don't have to worry about that again until tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so if I can break up my runs like that, if I can break up my days like that, my hardships like that, my responsibilities like that, sometimes if I know it's going to be hard, it's like, man, this 21 mile aerobic run that I'm going to be running at marathon pace on this Sunday that I've looked at on my calendar since January when I made the dang calendar. I'm dreading this more than anything. I got to wake up at 6 o'clock. I got to go run it, and I'm going to have a packed day afterwards. I got to go run it. If I can just get through that, I'll be fine. Then at that point, when you're in the run, it's if I can just get to this point, it'll be easy. When I have these workouts, I'll have like 2 warm-up miles. Then I'll do 4 by whatever distance at this really hard pace. Then I'll have a recovery jog.
Right.
Then I'll do 2 by whatever, and like in between those sets, I'll have a recovery jog. If I can just get through this set, I can recover. If I can push through this hard thing that I'm doing right now, I can recover. And that's how it kind of is with my runs. It's like, if I have a bad run, if I'll go run 5 miles and I feel slow and it's hot and I feel dehydrated and all this crap's going on, well, guess what? Tomorrow, I'm most likely not going to feel like that. And you know how I know that? It's because I'm experienced enough in the fact, and I'm disciplined enough in the fact that I know it's like, well, this is going to suck right now, but afterwards, gosh dang it, it's going to be the best feeling ever. Yeah. You know, so I'm going to work really hard right now in whatever I'm doing. For me, it's running, but whatever I'm doing, if I can just get through the hardship, if I can get through the pain, the suffering, whatever I'm in, it's going to be peace in mind after that. Wow. And so that's kind of how it is for me. That's how when I get up and run the next day, it's like, right now I'm planning a lot of my days around running. It's like in the morning I've got to get up and I got to go run 7 miles tomorrow morning before I go to Tennessee to go see Alexis. And so that's going to be the hardest thing I'll do tomorrow. So I'll go run 7 miles. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be cold, breaking in a new pair of shoes. But I'm not really sure the pace I got to run. But like for me, it's like I'm going to run to go time. I'm going to run to El Ranchito, and I'm going to go run up Broadway for a little bit, and I'm going to come back. I'll be done. I break those up into sections. I try to break literally everything I do up into sections that's more manageable. And sometimes I'm good at that, and a lot of times I'm not. But, yeah. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, that was actually a really good answer. That was like an A+.
Good.
Jake, I haven't heard anything from you, man. What's been going on?
No, I'm just hanging out.
Yeah.
I'm just hanging out.
All right, can we go back to the change topic I wanted to talk about, not wanting to change?
Yeah.
Okay, so what'd you say earlier?
I don't know.
You said, like, when it comes to, like, changing.
Oh, getting over that hump of it being like trying to get over the hump. So
Said something about lifestyle change.
Yeah, so it can be a lifestyle. Yeah, like I said, I think that's what I struggle with the most is trying to make something a new lifestyle.
Okay.
I guess, yeah.
So I'm going to ask this as a rhetorical question that you can also be free to answer. Why don't people do new things? Why don't people change?
That goes back with complacency.
Complacency, okay. What's your answer for it?
Why don't people change?
Uh-huh.
Fear.
Fear.
I like that answer.
That's what I was thinking. They're scared, right?
Yeah.
And I saw something today. Fear is just like a lake that is a mile long and a mile wide, but it's only an inch deep. Like, it looks so intimidating. Whatever you're doing looks so intimidating, but it's an inch deep. You can walk straight through it. Like, you can walk that mile through it. It's like a puddle, but it looks so scary. But you can just walk right through it. And I think fear is what holds so many people back. It's what holds me back from doing the things I want to do. And because I'm like, well, what if I don't get through it? What if I don't want to?
I think that comes with meeting high expectations.
Uh-huh.
I think you don't got to worry about fear if you just come do something new with an open mind and just enjoy your time.
But also, when it comes to change, I'm kind of did this backwards. But I wanted to ask the question. I've been listening to Theo Vaughn here recently. Okay,
Oh, God.
and so I listened to a podcast today when I was running. I listened to his, and I actually saw this clip first on Instagram or whatever, and I'm gonna pull this up, and I kind of want to reiterate what he was saying. But some guy called in, and I can't remember what he was talking about, but this is what Theo got on. He said, there's a story in the Bible, John 5. Have you seen this clip?
Mm-mm.
Okay, it's pretty recent. He says there's a story in the Bible, John 5, and I'm just going to read it. I'm going to read it with you. John 5, verse 1 says, "Sometime later, Jesus went up to Jerusalem from one of the Jewish festivals. Now there is in Jerusalem near a sheep gate a pool, which in Aramaic is called Bethesda, and which is surrounded by 5 covered colonnades, which is like a little tents or something, I guess. But anyways, no, like little areas of where people are living. Here, a great number of disabled people used to lie: the blind, the lame, the paralyzed. One who was there had been invalid for 38 years, so hadn't been able to see for 38 years, or just in case, basically just been paralyzed or whatever. Been laying at this pool for 38 years. When Jesus saw him lying there, he learned that he had been in this condition for a long time and asked him, 'Do you want to get well?' 'Sir,' the invalid replied. The person replied, 'I have no one to help me get into the pool when the water is stirred. While I'm trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me.' Then Jesus said, 'Get up, pick up your mat, and walk.' At once the man was cured. He picked up his mat and walked away." So what they were doing at this pool, right, every day at whatever hour, or like when the water got stirred up, they would all try to race to this pool to get healed. That's why they were all living around it, because they thought that this water was going to heal them. Like whoever got to the water first, whenever that time of day hit, or when the pool shot up or whatever, they thought they were going to get healed. And this guy tried and tried and tried for years, every single day to get there, but he didn't have anyone to help him get up. Jesus walks up to this guy and says, "Do you want to get well?" He says, "What's he do?" What's he say? He makes an excuse for himself. "Well, I don't have anyone to help me." I can't do this. I don't have anyone to help me. He doesn't say yes or no. He says, well, I'm trying to get in there. Well, Jesus says, well, get up, pick up your mat, and walk. And once the man was cured, he picked up his mat and walked. That day on which this took place was the Sabbath, and the Sadducees and Jewish leaders, they got all mad because Jesus healed a man on the Sabbath, and you're not allowed to do anything on the Sabbath. But anyways, but like he walks up, Jesus says, do you want to get well? And think of that. Think of that if, like, Theo kind of brought this idea up, and it kind of makes sense to me, and I kind of thought about it. Well, what's it take to get well, or what's it take for you to say yes to that? It takes change, right? If you're wanting to get well, if you're wanting to do something different, you got to change the way that you are, and that terrifies the crap out of me. And that scared the crap out of me when I started running. It's like, 'cause like, man, this is like hard. Whatever I got to do, this is going to be hard. Following, like, even when it comes to religion and following Jesus, I'm like, golly, that's hard, man. Because everything that I do that the Bible tells me to do is complete opposite of what the world wants me to do and what the world's telling me to do. And that's a hard thing to go about, to navigate around. It's like, do you want to do this? Do you want to get well? Do you want to follow me? Well, if so, you got to change. And that change is terrifying. And so when it comes to people not chasing their dreams, when it comes to people not going after what they want and failing, I think a lot of the time is because they're too set in their own ways and they don't want to do anything about it. Mm-hmm. That's my view of things. And that's my experiences on it. But for me, it's like, golly, do you want to get well? I do want to get well. Well, what's it take to get well? Pick up your mat and walk.
I think that also ties into where do you start?
Yeah.
Because I bet that old man didn't think to pick up his mat and walk.
Yeah.
I bet he didn't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I bet he didn't.
Like, he probably... Because, like, but... No, that's actually a valid argument, right? Because how simple is it? Uh-huh. That's such a simple thing to say, but for us, how simple is it? It's like all the pain that we're feeling, all the struggle we're feeling, all the mental anguish we're feeling. You know what the answer is? We've talked about not finding validation in how we can't find validation in ourselves, and how we struggle finding validation, and we struggle finding happiness. Well, you know where that happiness comes from. And where it's a pretty good answer, where you're going to get some validation out of and some self-worth out of, comes from Christ. When you can learn to identify yourself and find your happiness and make your identity in Christ instead of other people and even instead of yourself, man, like for this man, for this guy that's been laying here for 38 years, been invalid. John calls him invalid. That's like a pretty... Like, you're pretty worthless, you know? I hate to say that, but like, if you're being described in the Bible as invalid, like, this guy has not been worth anything, you know? But yet, Jesus heals him. Why? Because he's one of God's creation, and he loves him, right? And so when it comes to us, man, we may feel like we're worthless all the time. We may feel like there's nothing I can do that's right. But guess what? We have a loving God that cares for us and that wants us to come to him and wants us to be a part of him. And all he's asking is like, man, do you want to get well? He gives you that option to choose. Yeah. And that's what I love about it.
I think that old man, if Jesus didn't say, get up and walk, what do you think, I don't know. But anyways, I think the simplest things are the hardest to do.
For sure. For sure.
Because doing something so simple might just seem out of your league. And it just seems like it'll take a lot of energy for you to do something so simple. Mm-hmm.
To make that simple change.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, because that goes back to fear.
Mm-hmm.
It also goes back to higher expectations. But also, if you keep doing those simple things, then the bigger things will come to you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that, Jake from State Farm?
You do these small, simple things, and it leads to bigger and better opportunities.
Because people, they skip over the simple things because they want to go straight to
the end.
Yeah, straight to the big thing.
Yeah.
And people got to realize that, like me, that it's not like it's impossible to do that. Mm-hmm. And that's why a lot of people give up on their dreams and all that, because they want to be the biggest. Yeah. You know, you got to start somewhere. You got to start small. You got to break your steps into smaller steps.
Mm-hmm. It's like for me, it's like, man, I want to jump straight into that sub 3, mm-hmm. but I don't want to go through all that work that I put in for it. Yeah. You know, that's just using myself as an example. It's like me, I want to go and get that big job, but I don't want to go through an unpaid internship to get it.
Right.
You know,
I think a lot of people think that they're going to get a big job offer right as soon as college is ending.
Yeah.
And it's just not the case.
I got a big job offer before I was even halfway through, actually.
Well, unless you're Jake.
I didn't take it. I didn't take it.
But,
I think I dodged a bullet. I don't know.
Yeah, and a lot of times that's how it goes. If you want to like jump straight to the end, oh man,
you're not going to be satisfied.
You're not going to be satisfied. And I know, going back to the contentment aspect of what we were talking about, I mean, you see celebrities all the time. I mean, shoot, you see Solomon in the Bible, right? They get the most, they have all the money in the world. They can go look for whatever relationship they want. They can sleep with whoever they want. They can do whatever drug they want and have no consequences, but they're never content with their life because they're always wanting more.
Right.
Solomon in the Bible, God said, you can have anything. What do you want? He said, I want wisdom. God gives him wisdom, the wisest man ever. What's that bring along? It brings along the riches. It brings along literally everything. Wisest man ever exists. And what's he say? Everything is meaningless. Dust in the wind, right? He's the one that we believe wrote Ecclesiastes, right? King Solomon. And so, like, everything is meaningless. The only thing that is worth anything in this world is God. Like serving our Creator and serving our Lord. And so that's what, I mean, when it comes back to me, it's like all the stuff that we got, all this tangible stuff we have, we can't take any of it with us. So what I believe matters the most is the relationships we have with people and the impact we leave on people. And that's something I want to let known, is that I want to be a good influence on the people around me, and I want people to see Christ in me. Do I do that in all my interactions? No. Every day I fail, or I screw something up, or I mess something up, or I say something that I shouldn't have said, or I represent myself in a wrong way, or do this negative thing or that negative thing that I'd be ashamed to let God see. Well, God sees it all anyways. I mean, you look back to Genesis 1, Adam and Eve, after they sin, they're hiding from God because they're naked now. It's like, why are you hiding? It's like, who told you that you're naked? It's like he says, I know, like he knows you, and they're ashamed and they're hiding from God because of their sin. And how often do we do that? How often do we try to hide from God because of our sin instead of repenting from our sin and running towards Him? Golly, it gets me fired up because I do it all the time.
Well, I think a lot of people are not. The reason why they're not close with God is because they have so much sins in their life that it feels like they're already pushed away from God. Mm-hmm. And they don't know how to get back on that track to be closer with God.
Yeah.
That's what I think about it.
No, I agree with you, because like it sometimes it feels like that, man, I'm just too far gone. Nobody could love me. Everything that I've ever done is just bad and all this stuff. And it can be hard to realize that you do have people that love you, and that you do have people that care for you, and you do have people that want the best for you. And I think a lot of the times we run away from those people is because we're ashamed of the things we've done. And we're ashamed of the things we act, or how we've acted, and we're ashamed of the way we've treated other people, and we're too scared to admit where we've done wrong. And that's coming from self-experiences and maybe my perspective on other people as well. Sometimes I don't know if that's right or wrong, But that's just kind of my thoughts on it. And I think that's why we run from things. It's because we're scared, not even scared of the consequences, but we're scared of what other people's going to think about us.
I think that's why a lot of people push others away.
Yeah.
It's because they've done so much wrong in their life or whatever, and they question themselves. I question this on myself a few times. Am I worth it to others? And like, if I start thinking about that, man, I'll start pushing everybody away. I won't talk to nobody. But I got older, and my eyes started to open up more. As you can't. I think, am I worth it is a pretty selfish question. Because you don't know what others think about you. Mm-hmm. But you're just looking back at your past, what you did in your past, and you feel like you've done so much wrong to others that they're not going to forgive you or not. Mm-hmm. Chances are they probably have forgiven you, but you don't think they have.
Yeah.
That's deep.
And am I worth what?
Am I worth it?
I mean,
worth
that's
what?
Life. Am I worth the people that love me?
Yeah.
Am I worth the things I have?
Am I worth fighting for? Is that? Are you gonna laugh at me?
Am I worth someone coming up and coming to bat for me?
Yeah.
You know. Like if I needed a pitch hitter, would they put me in?
Would you put him in?
I'd put you in.
Would you put him in?
Put him in.
You would.
What?
He doesn't know
pitch
baseball.
hitter. No.
But I had somebody, Andrew Farmer told me this Sunday or Saturday morning during this race. I said, we were talking about where I was running this race, and I'm like, man, these guys are going to cook me. Because I'm looking around, I'm seeing all these other people. It's like, dude, they look like, man, this guy's got alpha flies on. He's going to fly, bro. Yeah. And Andrew said, you do realize that other people are looking at you the exact same way that you're looking at them. They're looking at you and they're thinking, man, this guy's got it going on. Man, this guy's going to go cook me right now. Yeah. And I'm like, because I'm like, no, honestly, I don't. Because a lot of times I still see myself as who I was in the past, as a pushing 300-pound kid that didn't have any direction in life, that was just kind of there, you know, into I am now. Because I still see that past me, and sometimes I still feel like that past me. And I don't realize the change that I've had, or the transformation that I've had into who I am now.
I've never thought of it like that. Do others perceive you the same? Mm-hmm.
Because I guarantee that you see yourself a lot worse than I see you.
Yeah.
I mean, I see you, and I see a respectable man that's getting ready to take on the world. You
see that, but also you're not around me 24/7.
Exactly. Yeah. And for me, when I look in the mirror, I'm like, I can pick out every single flaw that is wrong with me. But when someone else sees me, it's like, man, this guy's got it going on. Yeah. You know? And so you got to realize that, yes, you can pick out every single flaw that you got going on with you, but no one else really sees that. And honestly, not a lot of people care about it either.
Right.
And so when you get yourself working up so much, like, man, this is so wrong with me, I'm never going to be able to fix it or do this or do that, you got to realize, man, you do have some stuff wrong. I'm talking about myself here. Talking to myself, man, you do got some stuff going on here. You do got some struggles here, some problems here. But instead of dreading on them, what can we do to improve it? You know, because what these other people think about you doesn't matter. Yeah. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. What can I do to improve the struggles that I've got going on? I can either sit in them and sit in these struggles and be complacent and just be sad all the time, or I can do something about it and try to improve myself. If I've got a problem with me, and maybe people think I'm too straightforward with them, maybe I think I'm too straightforward with people. Let's work on some communication skills. Yeah. You know, if I have problems in relationships, maybe it's the other person, but maybe let's take a third person look at myself. It's like, okay, I could have done something different here. or I could have done something different here, or I did this right here, or I did this right here. Well, let's take a step back and analyze it from a fair perspective instead of just saying, man, I'm negative all the time. This is the negative perspective of me. Let's take an outside perspective, or outside look, and look at ourselves fairly. And I think a lot of times when we critique ourselves, we don't critique ourselves fairly. And
yeah, I think a lot of people struggle with that.
Yeah,
They don't know how to put themselves in other people's shoes.
yeah.
You said something else that really caught my eye, but I kind of blacked out a little bit. Maybe it'll come back to me. But yeah, keep going.
Oh gosh, Jake, what do you think on it?
Dude, I'm trying to stay awake.
Oh, you're that tired?
I think
Just that boring?
I think I don't know how I feel, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I hate to backtrack after Gabe's built up
I got a question
a story here.
for you.
Yeah.
I perceive you as a closed-minded person.
Yeah.
Is that the truth? What do you think?
I don't know.
Do you think he is, Gabe? Do you think he keeps feelings to himself?
So whenever I think open-minded, I think like open to.
I think like
something.
political. As soon as I think open-minded or closed-minded, it goes me straight to political.
See, I think
that
like
guy's so closed-minded, he ain't gonna listen to my opinions on it.
I think like
stuff
culture, like
culture.
like open-minded. Like, could I go like experience someone else's culture, even if it's not like a
Okay,
crazy
that
difference.
makes sense.
Yeah.
But like
Could I go live in Mexico for a week?
I'm thinking like
It's not Mexico no more, is it?
what?
Is it like some Gulf of America or something like that now?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. But so you think I'm closed-minded?
Well,
What do you mean by that?
And how do you feel about closed-minded? What are you calling me here?
closed-minded as in I think you keep your feelings to yourself, and you it's harder for you to relate to other people.
Yeah.
The only reason why I think that is because it's just been me and Gabe talking. You know.
Well, for a little bit.
Yeah. Don't take that the wrong way.
For a little bit.
You know, I don't want you to get mad
Oh,
about
man.
that.
Gabe gets on a run, man.
Yeah.
He won't let me talk.
Yeah.
But
I think.
so my problem is, all right, I tried to get on this earlier, and it just didn't work. So I was trying to think of a way to word it because I kept landing on big emotion. Like I was talking to like a 8-year-old, like use your words. You're having big emotions, but like intense emotions is a better way to put it. It's like I have a lot of intense emotions, and you know a lot of it comes from wherever. I don't feel like getting that deep. But I have these intense emotions, and it's like my brain moves so freaking fast with it that the only way I can keep up with it is to type it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like, if I open Pages on this laptop right now, I'd be freaking embarrassed. Because I'll like, if I'm having a rough night, man, like if it's after 10 o'clock and I start thinking,
Yeah.
bro, I'll come in here and I'll get on Pages and I'll just start writing.
I'm the same way with that aspect. I think it's harder for me to get to know what I'm saying in person than it is over text, because I have more time to think about it over text, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but like I dump my brain onto Pages or like Word, and I just dump it, and then I can start to see the flow. I start to see different patterns
Of how your brain's working.
Yeah, and then I can start to understand my emotion. But like if I'm just in a bad mood, you know, and we lay down, we go to bed, and like she knows something's up. Like, she knows I'm feeling something.
Yeah.
She'll try to get me to talk about it. I just I can't. It's like I don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
I get
I
that.
don't even know what. Like I wouldn't know how to catch you up to like where I'm at now. You know, maybe it's just me overthinking and having to have it perfectly laid out so I can execute. But that's just like like if I was going to talk about something, like if I was going to get real on here and talk about something, and dude, we'd need a lot of time. Because, like, I just can't.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like that, too. Like, I feel like I'm a very straightforward person, but also, like, there's some times where I really don't want to be that straightforward and rather just kind of let stuff go instead of talking about it. I have to be comfortable with the person to talk about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can just kind of get that vibe if you're easy to talk to and if you understand me. If I think you don't understand me, then I think it's not worth it to talk to you about how I feel. Does that make sense?
I get that.
Yeah.
So how do you view me?
Well, I mean, I don't think very highly of you. I'm just joking. No, I mean, like, stuff is just kind of sprawling out, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I really didn't think you would be this open, like how you are. Like, I really didn't think you would, like, just go into it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's just really from that vibe that you give of just going out and just talking.
Yeah.
It makes me more comfortable to talk about how I feel.
Yeah.
So I feel like for me to get more comfortable with people that I hardly know or really hardly talk to, if they start talking about how they feel first, then yeah, I'll go blurt it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the mouth will just start rolling, and then yeah.
That's how I am too. Because you said it's easier for you to get emotions out over text than it is in person.
Yeah.
I'm the complete opposite way. It feels like when I'm texting, it's like I gotta write LOL after everything, because I don't want to sound too serious, and so it's interesting. But like you were saying, if I'm gonna sit down and talk to someone, we're gonna talk.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna beat around the bush.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna fumble around and we're not just gonna beat around, but we're gonna get straight to the meat and potatoes.
And that pushes a lot of people away.
It does.
Because it just puts a lot of pressure on the other person. Because what if they're not ready?
Yeah.
If they wasn't ready, but you were ready, what do you do? And then they start acting differently. And then you're in a complete loss.
Yeah.
And then it starts to make you overthink, like, man, should I even continue doing what I'm doing? Or should I just step back, take some time off? Remember that?
Yeah. Take some time off.
And just, whatever happens, happens. I think that's one thing that really hurts me the most with relationships is not knowing when the other person is ready.
Yeah. Because that's a hard thing to do. Because like a lot of times we're not straightforward with people. Bible says, "Let your yes be yes and your no be no." Like just yes or no, not well. We'll see. Because I feel I give that answer a lot too. Well, we'll see what happens.
And then that ties back to something else. Like, say you're ready, but they're not ready, and then they start pushing you away a little bit. Is it even worth it? Even continuing? Is it even worth fighting for?
I don't know, man.
I can't relate to this.
Yeah.
I've dated one woman.
I haven't dated any, so I don't.
I told her I liked her. She said she liked me, and I was like,
Now y'all having a baby on the way.
we want to have a relationship. Yeah. And then 6 years later, I woke up. We have 2 dogs, 3 cats, and a son on the way.
I just woke up.
But no, it's crazy though. Just
How long is this? How long have we been talking for?
An hour and 54 minutes.
Let's go, dude. But like we've been like just going on about what you were talking about. It's like I feel like for me, how people perceive me and how I actually am is the complete opposite. Like you said, it's like, well, I didn't think you'd sit down and we'd talk like this.
Yeah.
And when I look at, I don't mean to like saying this judgingly, but this is just how I do see you as kind of emotionally closed off sometimes. And I feel like a lot of people see me that way. Like there's no judgment there. That's just my perspective.
Okay.
So how do you see me when it comes to that?
I don't know how emotionally available you are, man. I don't know. I've never formulated an opinion on this. And not once in the years that I've known you have I ever seen you. And I just sat there and pondered if you would talk to me about every emotion that you have. I'll be honest, dude. I don't have a psychology degree. But,
I mean, we've talked every week for over a year.
So I don't know. I don't have a formulated opinion of it. What I do know, though, Gabe, to brag on you.
Okay.
Is that if I did, like, I know without a doubt, like, if I needed to just get stuff out, that I could call you.
Yeah.
Like, you would make time for it.
Well, shoot, what was it last week? We sat at the fence and talked for 35 minutes.
Dude, we sat out there for an hour.
That's the best conversations right there.
There'd be times like, man, I want to go home right now. And then I'd get rolling.
I know. Yeah, like, I mean, I've texted you. Before, and I've been like, hey, what are you doing? And, I'll put my phone down. Because I had, like, a question.
Yeah.
Like, Bible question.
Yeah.
And then I'd say, hey, you busy? Whatever. Like, a few minutes later, you text me. And be like, nothing right now. And I just won't get to my phone for a few minutes.
Yeah.
He'll say, you good? Like, this dude thinks I'm on the edge. He thinks I'm standing on a bridge ready to just dive. I'm just confused.
What about me? How do you perceive me? Since you asked me how I perceive you.
I've always perceived you as, like, no judgment here, but like just like a happy-go-lucky guy that just does his best and just is friendly with everybody.
Yeah.
That's pretty much.
I have some grudges against people.
It's because, like, what, you're 2 grades under us, right?
Yeah.
And so we never hung out a lot outside of football,
Yeah.
And so, like you said, it's like, well, you don't spend, like, you're not around me all the time.
Yeah.
And which is true, but I've always looked at you as a friend, And,
oh, nothing more?
But, yeah, but, like, did I ever think I was going to sit down and have conversations like this with you? I didn't. But I'm enjoying the heck out of it, and I'm glad we are.
Yeah.
And it's funny how just kind of stuff like that happens. And, like, I've noticed as, we've gotten older, and the more I've gotten to know you a little better through college and stuff and just playing intramurals and hanging out, it's like I do see you more now as kind of like if I wanted to talk something deep, I could talk to you about it, Does that make sense? Because, like, I feel like you can relate to it, or I can relate to you anyways, in kind of the stuff that you're feeling.
I'm a very relatable person. I mean, y'all know, I've had a lot of hardships, so has everybody else, but, house flood had happened. Dad had COVID and double pneumonia, so I was by myself in the house for about a week or so, which was hard. And then I broke my collarbone my senior year, and that really affected me the most. Because I've played football all my life, you know that. I just don't understand how it's worth it to me. What did I deserve to have my senior year taken away from me?
Mm-hmm.
Out of all the tackles I've had and all the people I've tackled, why wasn't my senior year that was taken away from me?
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I'm kind of glad it was, because say I broke it my freshman year, I don't know if I ever would go back to football because I would be scared to break it again.
Yeah.
But I feel like all that stuff happens for a reason.
For sure.
I think all that stuff happening has made me the person who I am. And I think looking, like you said earlier, Jake, looking back from your younger self to now, I think he would be very proud of me, and I think he would be happy for me.
Mm-hmm.
But myself looking to the future, I hope it's the same way.
Yeah.
But we won't know until we get there.
When it comes to the suffering aspect of it, like, why did that happen to me? Why I ask myself questions like that all the time. Why is this bad thing happening to me? Why am I put through this situation? Mm-hmm. And I think it's like, well, it's got to be happening for a reason. Mm-hmm. I don't understand that reason. I may not agree with that reason, or this might not be the reason that I don't want this to happen. But I think it's to build character, and it's to build perseverance. Romans 5:3 says, we glory in our sufferings because suffering produces perseverance. Without that suffering, whatever we went through, we're not going to be able to persevere and strive to be that better version of ourselves and that better person and that better servant of Christ without that suffering, whatever that we went through. And so, like, I mean, you've said 3 things right there that, like, you know, I can't relate to. It's like, man, I've never had my house taken away from me like that, you know, and I couldn't even imagine being in that spot. And yeah, it's a hard thing.
I think, but also it's not something to dwell over because it's out of your control.
Yes.
Maybe if it was in your control, yeah, you dwell a little bit more over it, but like
appropriately dwell.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting a phone call.
Boys, I gotta pee bad.
Do we need to take a pee break?
I need to take a pee break, brother.
All right, we can take a pee break, then we can come back.
What do you think about this, Jake? I just asked Gabe this while you're in the bathroom.
Think about what?
Have you ever wondered what it feels like to be in other people's shoes?
Yes, all the time.
Okay.
Does that answer it?
Yeah.
You want more? You want more? I mean, like I think about how people live with the stuff they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I look at, like, I used to work for this guy every now and then, and he had, like, the sketchiest operation.
Yeah.
You know, and, like, had wife and kids. It's like, how can you get any sleep at night knowing how sketchy this whole thing is?
Wait. So he has two lives? Like he has a wife and then another wife?
Wife and kids.
Oh. I know some.
No, just one. Okay. As far as I know, just one. Now I do know another guy.
Yeah.
And I won't even give any specifics. I just know that he is a guy, and he did have a wife and a son. But when the son was 15, him and his mother got into a relationship. Anyway, so like,
man, you meet some weird people.
dog, it is crazy. The first person that ever trained me on a job was a guy named Donald. And Donald sold drugs at UK.
Wow.
For this group of African American individuals, and but the cops would pull them over, and Donald was white. Donald was just walking around with a bag of whatever they gave him. He said like it would be like a 15-pound backpack of drugs, and he was just walking around with his bag, and he'd walk like nearby him, and he'd just wait on them to like wave him over. The cops would stop them all the time. They'd have nothing, and he'd keep all the cash too. So they trusted him. He'd hold on to all the cash, so they didn't have like a suspicious amount of money on him or nothing. Anyway, you do meet interesting people as soon as you start like getting out in the world.
Yeah. I know.
Sorry, what was the question? Do I imagine being in other people's shoes?
I have another thought. Hold on.
Okay.
I know somebody that has a double life. Like
double what?
A double life.
Life?
Like they have.
I thought you said wife.
Oh, I'm getting to that. Yeah. I'm getting to that. Hold on.
Yeah.
So he has a family with one person, but then has another secret family with another. How do you do that?
Dude, I'm worried about how much time I'll have for my one family while working a job.
Yeah.
How do you have Adderall? Is that how you do that? You just don't sleep? A lot of meth gets me through my day.
No,
I don't know, man.
But back to the question, of stepping into other people's shoes and living their life. I guess if you had it for a day, whose shoes would you step in? Michael Jackson.
Well, that's a good question.
I don't know.
I could step into somebody's... Why Michael Jackson?
Throw that new movie, bro. It got me hyped.
I hadn't seen it yet.
I mean, either. I just know it's going to get me hyped. I did watch a really good movie. Have y'all watched Project Hail Mary?
No,
I haven't watched it
It's
yet.
amazing,
So bad.
dude.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
But they're keeping it in theaters longer.
Do you have like a jailbroken thing where you can...
No.
Oh,
Is that the way to go?
that is the way to go.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
Yeah. Cinema or something like that. I don't know what it's called. It's on the website. Just make sure you have a VPN on and all that so you don't get nothing attacking you, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Golly, if I could be in it. Do they have to be alive?
No.
Diogenes.
Who?
Diogenes. He's my favorite philosopher. Bro, so Diogenes, he didn't have it in him.
Who?
Diogenes.
I don't know who that is.
Diogenes had no possessions, okay? He's like, he kind of makes me think of Solomon, except, like, he wasn't the wisest man ever, and he didn't have anything.
So not Solomon.
But hang on, he believed that everything was useless, everything was meaningless.
Okay.
I got hiccups. So Diogenes found a barrel, and he made it his home.
Okay.
And he was known for not wearing clothes, ever.
So he doesn't have shoes.
Well, you know, in his life.
Yeah.
But, like...
Hold on, I gotta take this phone call.
All right.
About our favorite
I had a-
philosophers.
We're back with Diogenes.
I had a philosophy class, and Diogenes was one of the philosophers.
Dude, he's my favorite. So...
I wasn't really listening, though, in that class, but...
Should have.
I know
You should
Aristotle,
have. I'd take that class right now.
No, it's crazy. Dude, philosophy really confuses the heck out of me.
Bro, my thing is, like, who was paying them to
Yeah.
just think?
Yeah. But, like, in philosophy, you don't have a right or wrong answer.
Yeah, I know.
That's one
it's
thing
the best
that,
job ever.
Yeah, that really confuses me because I need an answer. You
It's
know?
like the weatherman.
Yeah.
You know? You don't even have to be right. You just gotta
gotta act like
show
you know
up and
you're
say,
right. Yeah.
say
Somewhat
something. But Diogenes,
That's 90% of life. Just show up and say something.
so Diogenes, man, these other philosophers
Scare him.
were having a
To scare him.
these other philosophers.
No, get rid of your hiccups is what I meant.
God, that hurts. Sorry.
No, it's all right. They were discussing what a human was. Diogenes heard them, and they decided that a human was a featherless, flightless biped. So Diogenes went and got a chicken. He stole a chicken from the market, and he plucked it. And he went back, and he just chucked it at him. And he was like, behold, a chicken, or a human. It was featherless, flightless biped. And Alexander the Great visited Diogenes. And he was his ruler. And he was like,
Do you think those people are real?
what?
Like, those
Alexander the Great?
philosophers and all that? Think they're real?
Yeah, for sure.
Or do you think that's just a made-up story?
They're too well documented.
Yeah.
So Alexander the Great, he hears about Diogenes. He's like, yo, this homeless dude that lives in a barrel he stole is like the happiest person ever.
Okay.
He lives the best life. And so he's like, I'm going to go check this dude out because, like, I've got everything. And I'm still not content. So he finds Diogenes, and he's like, hey, I'm your emperor. Like, I'm Alexander. Whatever you want, I'll give it to you. And Diogenes, he had some some gut to him.
Okay.
He told Alexander the Great that if he could just move, because he was blocking the sun. That's all he had for Alexander the Great.
Amen.
So I'd live. I don't know. He also did really bad things like masturbate in public.
I realized I had that phone call and the mic was still on me.
It's all right. Whenever we used to use those instead of these, I'd take the mic whenever I went to the bathroom.
Yeah. But what if it was something really important I didn't want no one to know?
Well, you can tell us, I guess.
You can tell us and I won't put it in. Well, I won't put it in anyways.
Yeah.
Gabe will definitely not listen to it.
Yeah, I'll close my ears during that part.
But I used to go pee and I'd just wear it to the bathroom, and then I'd give Gabe an Easter egg.
Do you think we would be a good philosopher back in the day?
No.
Who?
Do you think we would be a good philosopher? I think so. I
think the thoughts and conversations we have tonight.
I think it would blow their minds.
Oh, for the people back in the day?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like say we were Aristotle, you know.
So like if we went back with the current knowledge that we have, we'd blow their minds.
Sure.
They'd think, like religions would start. You know, I mean that might be crazy to say, but like
No, it wouldn't
would
be.
Because
people would definitely
we have
start
so much
following us.
access to definition. It's like, could you imagine if I told Diogenes that I knew about him, and I'm from however many years later? He'd be like, you do?
I wish I could time travel. I want to go back and see the dinosaurs.
I don't know if I'd go see the dinosaurs, man.
Yeah.
I think they'd freak me out.
I hope when I pass away, I hope there's God or whoever is just at the door and just answers every single question I have about Earth,
Dude,
about anything in the past.
I have thought that my whole life.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus better have some spare time when I get up there.
Yeah.
Because I got a lot of questions.
Well, you are in there for eternity. So.
I might use up most of it. So, when you said this,
Yeah. Nah, that'd be cool, though. Because you will have your answers.
just sit there. So,
Also,
like, how do you watch all of us all the time? Is it just like a sense? Or is it like you see everything all the time?
I wonder if there's like a big old zoo of just dinosaurs and just prehistoric animals.
So, how many other planets harbor life? It's probably most of them.
What do you define life as? Like bacteria?
No,
Living
like-
cells.
Like living people?
No, I think
living cells.
You think
Okay.
living cells? I think us.
Well, that would be my next question. Is like sentient, like full blown. So there's got to be something, man.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, dude. People don't believe that. I'm like,
And then-
there's no way you don't believe that.
And then if there is, hypothetically here, our God is their God, right? You know, like he made it all.
Mm-hmm.
So they got religions there? Or like, you think Jesus was like on tour for a little bit?
I think
You think everybody killed him?
I think it's different, but also like it'll all relate to the same being. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't know. That trips me out. I gotta
My
stop
thoughts
thinking
on
about it.
this, which I don't know, you might not agree with it, but my thoughts on this is that it doesn't impact my life, so I don't care.
Dang.
You know?
Bro, you talk about so much crap that doesn't impact your life at all.
No, but like that's outside of this world, like stuff like that. I just don't think about it. Like
What
I've
if it
never.
did, though?
Dude, I
Huh?
do.
What if they tried to kill us, Gabe?
Well, then it would impact my life. Then I'd have to think about it.
Yeah, but like, it doesn't right now, but it could.
Well, when that day comes, I'll be ready. I guess.
No, you won't. 'Cause you won't
Or
be thinking about it.
I won't be ready. I'll hope people like you are ready. Then.
We were also
I
talking
am
about
ready.
this while you were on your pee break.
What? Oh
The
yeah.
rifle in the corner. Man.
Do you believe in multiverses? Like there's another person living in a different realm?
Dude, I hope he's doing better than I am.
Like you could be a duck in a different
Sincerely.
universe.
I'd rather be a duck sometimes.
Also, I want to know what it feels like to be a dog.
You know, I think I should have been a cow.
Really?
Just freaking grazing a pasture. Not even like a cool one. Just
Not even like one of them furry ones.
no, not even a Highland. Just a cow.
A chocolate one or a vanilla one?
Cow farm.
Strawberry.
There's gonna be cows outside.
Like, I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like I should have been born like several decades sooner than I was.
Yeah.
But then again,
I mean, that goes back to
life would probably be dead.
That goes back to that question you asked earlier. It's like, what if you were born? You asked if you could go into anyone else's shoes, who would you go into? I think how different would my life be if I grew up going to Powell County compared to Estill?
Yeah.
You know, even, I guess the same region.
Yeah.
But just like it would be completely different. You know,
could have been that kid that asked me if we were supposed to fight.
Could have been, but like.
See, I knew one of us would take it that way.
Please cut that out.
Hey, what's the time mark on that? So I'll remember.
2:19.
Anywho, no, but like, I don't know. I think of stuff like that, but I try not to dwell on it too much because, like you said earlier, I can't control it. It's out of my control, so why would I worry about it?
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I've gone about on some things. It's like, if it's out of my control, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Why am I going to worry about the outcome of it?
Yeah.
You know, if I can control it, yeah, I'll be worried about it, or I'll care about it. I'll put it that way. But if it's out of my control, I really don't.
I think, say you were saying that, what if you went to Powell County? Mm-hmm. I think you would still meet someone that's that's like me and Jake.
Yeah.
But we're not.
But we're just someone else.
Yeah. You're just a different name and a different person. Like, you look differently. Mm-hmm. But I think you would meet somebody that has the same personality as both of us.
Yeah. Because that's just who I would attract to, I guess. Yeah. Or at least be a little similar.
But could they replace that hole that me and Jake have on you?
I don't know. That's true.
It's deep.
That hold?
Hole.
Hole.
Yeah, like hole in your heart. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Could they replace it?
Are you asking?
No, I was just like...
That's hypothetical.
I was just bringing it out there.
Yeah.
But if you have something to say about it...
I don't know, man. I think... I just realized that we are modern-day philosophers.
I don't know if we should... Maybe podcast equipment doesn't be more expensive.
Nah, man, I mean, think about it. We're sitting here talking about this stuff.
Uh-huh.
And nobody... I'm not saying anybody wants it.
For fun.
Nobody wants to hear me talk about this crap.
Maybe they do, though.
I think some people do.
I feel like if they did, we'd...
Be famous?
Maybe have more followers. Yeah. Not a whole lot more.
I think that's just a number.
Well, I just don't think maybe a lot of people know about y'all.
Could be wrong. Oh man, I'm not saying I know.
I think the whole follower thing is just a construct of what we find value in.
Why do you think all these other big podcasters have a big following? It's because they did something before that. Like
Rogan.
Joe Rogan. I mean, the only reason why he's so big is because of UFC and all that. Mm-hmm. If he was just an ordinary guy doing this podcast, like doing his podcast with the equipment that he has right now and all that, I don't think he would get that much people to like him like they do now.
He also started out with Brian Redband, though.
Oh,
and neither of us are Brian Redband.
Man.
He's into all kinds of stuff. He's kind of like Rogan.
Okay.
Yeah, they were Joe Rogan's first sponsor, man.
Okay.
You cutting that?
I don't know.
Bro.
Anyway.
222. It's true.
Imagine this was a live stream.
He's censoring me.
Believe it.
Do you want to edit it?
Not really. You want to do it at your house?
Not really.
How long does it take you to edit one of these?
Thanks.
No, this one will take a little bit.
It will?
Maybe. I don't know. We've only had a couple. We've kind of fallen off the rails here towards the end, so a little bit. Won't be bad, though.
Yeah.
Since we have a couple stops.
What's the longest podcast y'all have had?
Virgin on it.
Micah Swim.
250.
About 250.
Virgin. What's the deepest podcast y'all have? Is
this one?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think so. Well, I was gonna bring some up, but I forgot.
Farmer.
Then I started censoring.
Farmers was pretty. I love Farmers.
It's
Podcast
really
with y'all.
deep.
Then I started censoring you, and I forgot what I was gonna say. I apologize.
It's okay.
Every time I go on that road where his wreck happened, dude, it just makes me think.
Yeah.
Like, that could happen to me on that road.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah. I forget what I was going to... Something about shoes. We were talking about shoes.
Being another.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about this. This is why we got to do cool stuff like what we're doing this weekend, so people recognize us more if we want to follow in. Like, go run us up 3-hour marathon. People's going to say, oh, crap, this guy's cool. He's got something to brag about. Then he'll come listen. Then they'll come listen to our show. That's what we got to do.
Just like, hey, you like podcasts? Come give ours a listen. We're, you know.
We had a lady that had a podcast check out our booth at the festival.
Yeah.
And
She dropped a sub, apparently.
And I was like, you want to sit down for a few minutes? She was like, nope. Kept walking. Didn't even turn around.
She said, I'll look you up. But I don't know.
I think that was a good thing for y'all to do, though, was
I enjoyed
doing
it.
a podcast at the most.
And I love the atmosphere of it with, like, when you were there, how many people we have around that tent? Like 10?
Yeah.
Just
a bunch.
chatting.
Then Caleb Witt ate my ice cream.
Yeah.
You gave it to him.
Yeah. He enjoyed it, though. I was talking for about like a solid 5 minutes. The next thing I know, I turn around and it's gone. Nowhere to be found.
God, I love Caleb Witt.
He's a great guy.
Dude, Jimmy was so worried about his shoes.
What about him?
He's wearing these, like, busted up shoes that he wears to work, so he doesn't want to get new shoes.
Okay.
Like, I do the same
Oh,
thing.
Caleb was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jimmy's like, man, I'll go buy you shoes. So, Jimmy, he's got money. Man, just don't worry about it. Let him be his own man a little bit here.
Yeah. Nah, but yeah, he's a good one.
See, I've got 14 minutes left.
Until what?
Like, I'm the good amount of tired right now. So, like, I'll say I'm not going to filter really well. But here in 14 minutes, it's going
we
to
should
drop.
cut it off or what?
No,
Well, you
I
got
don't
anything
care.
else you want to talk about?
I probably will right as soon as this ends. That's what I do.
Well,
how
I've
it
got
goes.
a question for you.
Then you can come on and talk to us again later.
Maybe
down
we
the
get
line.
Kyler Chaney on here. He's about the same way as me. He's
Yeah.
a deep overthinker.
Got a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
You, 9 other guys you can pick. You taking down a gorilla.
Dude.
Deepest question of the night.
9 other guys I can pick. Well, Turtle Man has to be one of the guys. He's just
Dude, that's an underrated. That's a
Yeah.
good pull. I like that.
Turtle Man? Bro, he would know exactly what to do.
And there's this one guy on YouTube that I watch. He like goes to a lot of like rainforest and like a lot of sanctuaries for animals. I don't know his name, but I pick him. Mm-hmm. And Dwayne the Rock Johnson, I pick him. And John Cena. So that's 4 right there. That's 4 right there. Might as well throw Roman Reigns in it too. Might as well. I mean,
Yeah.
just have all 3 of them. That's 5. Put your finger up.
Okay.
Number 6. Let's see here. I need a shooter. John Wick. Can we do fictional guys?
Yeah, sure. I guess.
Because this is. I mean,
No, because then you can just be like, Superman. Then like just.
Do Steph Curry. He's a good shooter.
No. Bryson DeChambeau. You know why?
Okay.
Because he can probably hit a golf ball so hard he just goes right through the gorilla's brain.
Okay.
So that's what, 6? I need 3 more, right? You said 9, right? I need 3 more.
10 on 1. There's so many good picks you're leaving on the table here, man.
I probably am. But I think my picks are out there.
That's why they're his picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You judging me? We got to talk about this. Judging me. So, okay, you got John Cena. You got Roman Reigns. You got
The Rock.
The Rock.
Bryson DeChambeau. Turtle Man.
Turtle Man.
Such a crazy.
Oh, that one guy that does animal stuff and all that. I don't know his name, but he's there. So that's 7.
yeah.
That's 7.
2 more hitters.
The Great Khali.
Okay.
I'm just joking. No, I'm not doing him.
He can't move.
I got to go out from WWE wrestlers. I got to do something else. Let's throw LeBron James in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might as well, right?
Yeah.
He's really good at baseball, so probably.
Baseball, yeah. And Caitlin Clark. Let's throw her in.
Caitlin Clark. Let's get her on.
Solos, dude.
And then you got me.
Who's your 9?
My 9?
I mean, I haven't really thought about this, so I got to think of mine now.
Last time I talked about this, you censored me again. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick 8 more. That is 8. Khabib and Connor, just to see if they'll still fight. Because I feel like they would. Khabib, Connor, Brian Shaw, Eddie Hall.
Eddie Hall, that's a good pull.
John Jones. Joe Rogan. Take Joe Rogan.
Dude.
What's his name? Demetrius Johnson. Demetrius Johnson could take a gorilla by himself, bro. He's a tank.
How many is that?
I don't even know.
I'd say that's probably 8.
Give me one more good one.
MK.
Mason Kirby?
Mason
Let's
Kirby.
do it, man.
I got a good one.
All right.
A tribe from like
Like an African
like an African
colony
tribe that doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
Because dude, they ain't scared of nothing.
Like that little tribe that the Nelk boys went to.
Yeah. They ain't scared of nothing.
That's fair.
My number 1. Give me Big Papi, David Ortiz. Give me. Can I use duplicates that we've said?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think that's fair. Because
all
you guys are fighting other gorillas. I'm fighting a different gorilla.
I took all your hitters.
All right, give me Big Papi. Give me. Man, this is tough. Give me. This is hard to think of. Why is Big Papi the only one coming to mind?
Take Papa Jake, man.
Papa Jake?
Mr. Beast.
Ooh, Mr. Beast.
Ooh, yeah. Let me bring.
Mr. Beast would buy the gorilla.
Yeah, let me get Mr. Beast just because he'd buy the gorilla.
And give you $500,000.
Mr. Beast.
And a Tesla.
So this is a funny story. We were watching. There was a commercial for Survivor on the other day at the house, and it was talking about Mr. Beast was coming on Survivor. And Dad's like, the guy from the candy bar? I said, yeah, and also like the most famous guy on the internet.
I don't understand how he has that much money.
I don't know, man.
I don't think he actually has a good living for himself.
Probably not.
I doubt it.
Big Papi, Mr. Beast. Give me Donald Trump because he'll just drop a nuke on the gorilla.
You're going to be so tired of winning, Gabe. You're going to be calling me and you're going to say, I can't take it. I can't win anymore. I can't win anymore. My taxes are too high. I can't afford to eat this month, Donald. It's too much.
Gas is $4.20 a gallon.
Donald, gas is just not expensive enough.
We're just winning so much.
Donald, more schools in Iran need to be bombed, Donald.
We need to wrap this up before we get off.
Bomb Venezuela again.
Alrighty. What else we want to talk about that's productive?
Man, I gotta be at work.
What time?
Oh, it's not bad. 8:30.
Oh, yeah, I got to work that time too.
Yeah.
So did we pretty much cover everything we want to talk about?
I think so.
I reckon, man.
Hopefully this is going to be a good podcast.
I've enjoyed doing it.
Hopefully I don't listen to this and make myself sound stupid.
Just don't overthink it.
Yeah.
It's
I'll take
easy.
some
No, you did
ashwagandha.
great.
Really?
You did great.
I really think you did a good job. So
I think you'd be a decent interviewer, honestly.
Like interviewing people or taking questions?
Yeah.
Be like that one guy that always interviews like rap stars and all that.
What's it?
Belt.
Yeah, that guy.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Who am I?
Narwhal.
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 Narwhal. Narwhal.
Nardwar. Or
Nardwar,
something.
yeah.
It's something weird.
I strive to be him one day.
There you go, man.
Bird, I want you back one day. Come back on.
Oh, dude,
6 months.
I told Jake.
Well, it'll be after June next year, so.
Yeah. I told Jake while you're in the bathroom that I'm going to start my own podcast and call it Be Good to Your Sister.
Do it, man.
I've got a plan to handle it, don't worry.
Yeah. And y'all get 90% earnings and royalties.
Oh, you're going that route?
I was just kind of joking about it, but.
Okay.
Well, I know Isaac mentioned doing like his own little thing and posting it on our channel, and I think we need to open that up, but have discretion of what we accept. Mm-hmm. Like, because I mean, we've talked about it before, like the umbrella, like Be Good to Your Brother as an umbrella, then have things underneath it.
I think that would kick y'all to the next step. I really do.
I would love to do that with whatever.
Start Be Good to Your Sister.
Yeah.
You can host a bunch of girls on.
Like, how much was like y'all's mics and all that? Like, how much was it to get this rolling?
We started just with that
$100.
and one camera, and Dad had it already. That's the tripod.
So
to get this rolling, all you need to do is set your phone up like this and record yourself.
So how do you get the video from the tripod or whatever to MacBook?
SD card.
I don't know how any of that works.
SD card hooks it up to my computer at the house. He emails me the audio file that's recording through this, that goes into this audio file, and then I put it in Premiere Pro and edit it together.
How much is Premiere Pro?
Like, Mom gets it with her, since she's a teacher, she gets it like $80 a year.
This might be a personal question, but have y'all made any money off of this?
No. Besides selling shirts.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't.
And even then,
we didn't make money. We're still in the red.
Yeah.
I don't think we're in the red. I think we're just like.
This is a fun thing to do, though. I would do it just for the fun.
Oh, in the red with the stuff we've bought. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you meant just from the shirts.
You know
No, we're in the red.
No,
we're probably in the red a good $500
probably.
But dude, it's fun, dude.
It's so fun.
Just come here and talk to random to different people. Mm-hmm. I would do it, man. I would love to do it.
Yeah, we got a good thing going.
But piggyback about like having like other channels, but with yours. Mm-hmm. That would be a cool thing to do.
I want to do that. Mm-hmm. That's the goal eventually, because I know we've had people. Like Isaac said the other day, he's like, man, I want to do a youth podcast. I'm like, do it, man. We can post it on my channel. He's like, can we use your equipment? I said, I don't know. We'll have to talk to Jake.
What made y'all...
By equipment, you mean one of the spare bedrooms?
What made y'all come up with the name Be Good to Your Brother?
I heard it in a song.
Heard something similar to it in the song.
Yeah, I heard it, be good to your mother. Then they said, bleed for your brother. I'm like, well, be good to your brother.
Well, catchy.
Probably shouldn't say that and put it out there. But
I've said it before.
Yeah, I know it. If we were like big.
Yeah.
Maybe you are after this podcast.
You never know. Caden Arvin comes on, we blow up.
Yeah.
How many people you know?
Whit didn't get his 3,200 views,
no,
did he?
He didn't. No.
I didn't think so. Maybe one day.
That's
maybe
okay,
maybe a bunch of bots will get on it like Mason.
Yeah. All right, boys.
I'm tired.
I'm glad y'all had me on. We got to do it again.
Let's pray and we can wrap this up. You want me to pray or you want to pray?
After June, I'll be back up here.
Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you for letting Caden come out here and talk with us and just have a good old conversation, get deep a little bit, and talk about our feelings a little bit and all that good thing. Let us be a light to the people that we see. Me and Jake, we're going out this weekend. We're going to head up to Cincinnati and go run this race. Let us do well with it. Let us be safe throughout it, and let us just show Jesus through our actions to the people around us and the new people we meet. We love you, God. I just want to pray for Caden as whatever struggles he's going through. Just be with him. Let him grow closer to you. And just be with us as we go out through this finals week and just into the summer. And this is kind of a new chapter of the year. Just let us do well with it. We love you. We thank you for all the blessings you've given to us. And in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right. Let's play the song and go home.
Sing that song.
Be good to your brother.
All right, guys, that wraps it up. Caden, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Hopefully we'll be back here in a
After
year
June.
and a couple months.
Yeah, after June.
All right, everybody. We love you.
Jesus loves you.
Be good to your brother.